Well, good evening, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman, coming live from my mama's basement. And look who is in the house. He's getting ready to go live himself, so we will let him do that.
What's up?
What's going on?
Disrespected yet? Does this defense have any heart?
No, they suck. I've been telling you all season, Philly.
Shit on you. They've shit on you. Don't you hear me? Jordan, Jalen Carter, Slight, they shit on you. They've shit on you. They have shit on you. Don't you hear me? Jordan, Jalen Carter, Slight, they shit on you. Kill them.
Oh my goodness. Did he say they cock it on them? What's up, good people? That's right. The San Francisco 49ers shit on the Philadelphia Eagles. Hope everybody's having a great night. See Queen Bella. Oh my goodness, I'm not even ready here. Queen Bella said that she's waiting on me, so forgive me. But without further ado, let me have my main man, Game Time Brian. What's up, Game Time? How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good, Mark. It's been a long time since we've been on together. The people have been calling for it. And we said, what a better way than to watch this crap game? But no, all due respect, we have a lot to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get into it.
Well, definitely, yeah. We've had people that are like, "Oh, what's going on with you and Brian, man? You guys aren't streaming." At some points, you got to take care of the baby bird, and then that baby bird's got to fly.
You can't do stuff if you're, yeah, exactly. We'll leave it at that. It's hard to do it. This is a good opportunity, but yeah.
Yes.
Mark's a busy guy. He don't want me hanging around him anymore.
Hang on 1 second, Game Time. I need to get my sound.
But anyway, how's everybody doing? I see we got Lord Nova, JoJo, Brad Harris, Elena Walker, Chuck, Devil Dog, Brandon Butler. What up, my man? Yeah, we're gonna get into it, Brandon. We're gonna get into it. Raymond Salas is in the house. What's going on? See Queen Bella over there, north of the border. Jeanette Rogers, Rolands. What's up, Stacy? How are you? Hallie Pierce.
There we go.
Chris
I
May.
feel like a cyborg here because I'm like plugged into the USB here for the extra heat on my elbow, man. I've got from working with all the wood. My elbow is killing me. And I know, I shouldn't have said working with wood, but my elbow is killing me. I know somebody's going to take it a little bit differently. So, Game Time, we found out that the Cowboys kind of got taken for a ride. They thought they had a done deal.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, he ends up using the Cowboys to get a better deal with the Eagles, a 1-year deal. We don't know for how much money.
It's minimal. I was told it's for the minimum. So, we'll see. I find it hard to believe, but from what I'm hearing, it's for the minimum. So that's a prorated minimum for the rest of the year because he got his money already. So he basically didn't want to play in Dallas.
Yeah, but then why did you come to Dallas first?
I don't know. And I agree. Until I see the money, I won't necessarily believe what I was told. But that's what I'm being told, that it was a minimal deal. And he thought he would have more playing time with the Eagles.
He will. He will be definitely having more playing
time. Yeah, all right,
time.
because you still have no video.
I have no video.
Yeah, on my end, you're.
Oh, my okay. Wait a minute. Okay, let me check.
I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
No, it's you. It says start video. There it goes. I don't know why.
I didn't know. I thought you were naked or something. I don't know. I thought you were stretching out.
No, nobody want to see that.
I'm sorry.
He went to a team that's winning a Super Bowl, not by the way they played last night on defense. Here's what here's what's so funny is Law Nation posted it. I've been really busy because when I do get back here at the house, I'm trying to get stuff made in the workshop and all that and taking care of all the stuff that I haven't been here taking care of at the house. And so I have been a little bit busy doing stuff. So I haven't watched all the shows like I usually do. I have no idea what Joy and Shady had to say. But Law posted a clip of Chris Canty basically giving the Eagles a pass because he said that they would have been tired because they went into overtime, against the Bills last week. How come we didn't hear that with the Cowboys having 4 games in 18 days?
Yeah, every year we do the same thing. Last year we did it with backup quarterbacks when Dak got hurt for 5 games. Nobody, and we're used to that, right? We're used to not getting the benefit. We're the whipping boys, and
there we go. Cincinnati sacked.
It was nice for the Eagles to be a whipping boy for a few hours. Now they're the winners again. They got Shaq. And I'm not going to have revisionist history and say, oh, well, we didn't want Shaq Leonard. He's spent.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
But, and I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
But here's what we do know. The Cowboys do have a pretty good medical staff that can check him out and find out if it was worthwhile. And we know that Stephen Jones isn't going to pay a whole lot for him. And quite frankly, the Eagles definitely need him a lot more than, say, the Cowboys do. We could use him, but he would have been more of a role player and may not have gotten that big contract and may have looked at the writing on the wall. Because here's the other part of the equation. You want to go to someplace that you want to think that you're going to be able to stay. So between Damone Clark, between Overshown.
Yeah, maybe.
Next year.
This is true.
You look at it and say, I may not have any future in Dallas. I might have a better chance in Philadelphia for, to catch on with the next year.
It's possible. It is possible, and it's smart for a Philly just to ride it out this year, see what he does have left, because we don't know. Let's not forget, Indianapolis is in a playoff hunt. They're right in the thick of it. With their record, they pulled out a overtime win this past weekend against Tennessee. So you don't get rid of great players like that. He wasn't making that much. They paid him the bulk of his money. But, I don't know. I'm not going to crap on him. Like I was telling Mark before we went live, it's just I miss the days of being, everything was warm and fuzzy. Jerry would go out and make the splash signing. Don't get me wrong. It didn't always work out, and more times than not, it didn't. But it's nice having everybody tells you how great you are every once in a while.
For 1 second. It's cowboysmark94@gmail. What do you mean my email is spelled wrong? It's right. COWBOYSMARK94@gmail.com.
What's up, Bobby? Congrats on and Elena. Congrats on the Eagles
maybe
signing.
It's not showing off.
What's up, Loyal?
I mean, it's all there.
Yeah, Chuck says Shaq can't be on the field during passing situations because of his back. Did you not read the interview of one of his former teammates from the Colts? No, I didn't see the interview, and I'm very aware that he's not a passing guy. I tried to tell Linda that.
They reduced his playing time. But be that as it may, he's dead to me now.
Yeah, he's dead to me now. Exactly.
And here's where I actually was sitting there in the workshop and I was working on, I got all this old wood, and most people don't want old wood. They want to get some nice pristine young wood. But see, I get that old, dark, aged, seasoned wood, and it's a lot of work. Okay. You can't just go ahead and throw some stain on it. You got to work. You got to work real hard when you're working with old wood. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know. So I'm working out on that wood. And I was like, here it is. We're like, and I hope my wife's not watching. You know how it is when you go out and say, honey, I'm going out to get something to eat. Do you want anything? What does she say?
No, yeah. I'm good until you come home with something.
And then you come home, right?
Yeah.
And you got something. You said, okay, I'm going to get some shit that she don't like.
I think you said a payday.
Just because I want it all for me.
A payday bar.
And it automatically will be, oh, what you got? Let me have a bite. It's like, you don't like this.
Yeah.
Give me. I just want a taste. I just asked you. Did you want some? No, I don't want anything. I just want a bite of yours. I want the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's how we are as Cowboy fans. We just want. And I looked 100%. Around and I say, okay, Von Miller. Remember Von Miller was out there? You know, we're like, oh my God, we should get Von Miller. But Von Miller hasn't really panned out very well for Buffalo.
He did not.
Right? You know, Russell Wilson, he didn't really pan out that great for Denver.
No, they would love to get out of that contract.
You know, you think of Deshaun Watson, and these are big name players. So I started thinking that this may be one of those cases that we were actually better off not making the moves that we all looked at and said we should do. You know, we had people say, oh, we should bring back Cole Beasley, you know, or we should have kept Zeke. Zeke, you know, he's not.
I'll take Zeke now. Release his ass. I'll take him. Pass pro, I'll take him.
I don't know that we really miss the production. He really wasn't doing that. He's not doing that much. But be that as it may, I don't know. We have to at least give them some credit because even though we haven't been out there grabbing all these players like the Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers, San Francisco ain't won shit either. Am I wrong?
They have not. Oh, they've won a lot of regular season games. Yeah, they haven't. Yeah, ultimately, no.
Marky is now part of the butt plug. Shout out to the Queen is here. Let me say hello to all the lovely ladies. And then there's Crystal Caramel Corn. What's up, Crystal? How are you doing? One. And then there's Stacy Schubert. What's up, Roland's Review?
Hey, Vinny. What's up, buddy? How are you? What's up, Michael, Dana, Ronnie, Bobby Murphy? Yeah, Bobby, that's what Mark was saying, that, you know, there's a chance that they up the offer. Now, and I don't know if they did or not. I mean, I don't know. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because if you, like Chuck says, he has a long history with Nick Sirianni. If that's the case, then why waste the time and go to Dallas? Dallas you weren't up a no offer. That was my thing. He's not getting a lot, supposedly. I don't know. And Bobby says since the debacle last night, they went. You know, what's up, Angelica? How are you? How are the doggies?
Well, damn, Christian Kirk is walking gingerly off.
Yeah, he looks a little.
That's a leg.
Yeah, groinage, knee, groin.
Okay, so if we need help on defense, suit the ladies up. We got the sweet love people in the ass.
We got a couple, two
what
gaps.
What is it with the Eagles and the ass fetish that they have? You know, we got. Did you hear Philly 500's response to what ass balls is?
Yeah, I don't know what ass balls is. That was weird.
Oh,
what is it?
Oh, he said, because I did a super chat to him yesterday, and I said, what are ass balls? He said, that's when you're looking at that from the guy's ass and you see the balls. What? And I'm like,
no way.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just kind of like, you know, you kind of have to, you have to have the legs apart a little bit to see the balls.
Oh, God. Like, what are we doing? Well, then again, that the conversation that I stumbled on the way home from Canton that we listen to their show. Now it's all coming together.
Ass balls. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, so you got the tush
What's up,
push.
Troy? Papa.
You got the ass balls. And of course he always says, what is Nick Sirianni got a cannoli up his ass? I'm just like, what is going on in Philly with the brotherly love?
Elena Walker says, Brian, it's Eagles week. Let's get at it. It's hate week. Okay. It is hate week. Here's
what I really wanted to know from you, because you are in the belly of the beast.
What's up, Spice Run?
You're in the ass though. So what was it like in Philadelphia today, in that area?
Well, now all of a sudden their defense is horrible. You know how, like, for the longest time, we're talking about their studs and this and that. And all I said was, I don't dislike Jordan Davis. I give him a hard time. I don't dislike Jalen Carter. But my main thing was, with rookies, we all know right about now you're on a break. If you're still playing, getting ready for a bowl game. You sure as heck don't have 6 regular season games or 5 regular season games and God knows 2 or 3 playoff games, not counting the Super Bowl. These guys, to count on rookies, that's all I was saying coming into the year. To count on rookies to carry you through the whole year you're really asking a lot. It doesn't happen very often. I mean, that's just a fact. So when you got rid of Hargrave, or didn't re-sign Hargrave, nobody picked up Sue. Maybe he's retired. Nobody picked up Linville Joseph. You lost some pieces. Now
you were counting on Nakobe Dean, who had 12 tackles last year, to be the heart and soul of your defense.
Yeah, you counted Jordan Davis, who is a situational guy. He's good at stopping a run, but he's, and Jalen Carter, you saw him last night. He was tearing up after the game. So,
no, that was during the game. He was.
Oh, was that during the game?
Yeah, when he got it was on the punt, or I mean not the punt, or the extra point or something or other. He got into a little scuffle over there.
Yeah. And is that when that was? Okay.
Pamela Savage. Yeah, I don't see Philadelphia in all his emojis, but again, they will now make excuses for the Eagles. I'm hearing all kinds of things, of course. They didn't have Dallas Goedert, they were injured, and then of course the one that really gets me. And shout out to Micah Parsons for basically putting him on blast. They're calling about all of the lack of calls, of penalties. The refs screwed us. And the problem with that is, or at least as Micah Parsons put it,
touchdown.
It's not so much fun when the rabbit's got the gun, is it?
Okay.
And do I see my lovely bride here? Because, I don't know if you guys can see this yet. Oh, there you go. Where did you find it? You made it. Oh, okay. See, let me. Okay. Let's see if you can see it. Here we go. And then we've got the other one here. Oh, wow. You're supposed to come out like Vanna White. Okay. And here's the other one. Here we go. Shout out to Riley, because Riley has been bugging us about it. I don't know if let's see.
Yeah, we can say a little bit.
Hold it. I'm wrinkled. There we go. Here we go with the number 4. There we go. Shout out to Miss Tracy. I got me 2 new shirts. She takes care of my wardrobe. So here we go. So now there's no other help coming. It's just us. Shout out to Miss Tracy, as to course, Queen Bella, of course, always. And tomorrow's her birthday, by the way, too.
Eastside wants to know how about them.
Interesting. Well, Brian, the reason why I say my bride is because you say bride, that seems more newer than wife.
Yeah.
Wife is like you've been there forever, so it's still like
wife.
Fresh and new. She's my bride. You think about that wedding dress and all that, and the honeymoon and everything. When you say bride,
yardage, Eastside passing yardage,
ball and chain.
Eastside wants to say, ask Mark Holmes about them Houston MF and Texans.
Playing in an ass division. Yes,
CJ Stroud is number 1 in passing yardage. He is, Eastside. Yes. I'm not going to...
And Sam Howell's right there behind him.
Right.
Okay. So, there you go. But no, CJ Stroud is having an incredible season. And congratulations to him. Congratulations.
Yeah. He looks good, man.
This year.
Coyote says, I got my jersey and a Nike NFL shirt today. Awesome, man. Bobby Murphy, he keeps it real. He basically says, I don't care what anybody says. This team looks tired and banged up to me, and our coordinators suck, meaning the Eagles. So.
Oh, that's an Eagle fan.
Yeah. He's,
They are banged up. That without a doubt, they are definitely banged up. And when Jalen Hurts got hit in the head and went off, I was like, "Oh shit, cancel the season right there." But he popped out, came back out. Thing that kind of killed me is why was he still in there so late in the game when that game was totally
You saw the hit. Yeah, you saw the hit that Swift took.
Yeah,
it was rough. James Barber,
super fan. All right, so moving on to my quarterback, my teammate. And if you say anything about him, it's not fair. Also, shout out to Chris May, who did a super chat before the stream started. MVP. You know what's happening, right?
What's happening?
You notice how now all of a sudden we're hearing about other players other than quarterbacks?
Oh, yeah. Now it's McCaffrey or...
or I've heard Trent Williams should be. I've of course, Tariq Hill.
Yeah.
It's kind of like there's no way in the world that Dak Prescott that you want to give it to Dak Prescott.
Yeah, no.
Interesting stat. Dak has now joined an elite company of players that have had 20 TDs and only 2 interceptions in a season like that. And the other 8 have all been MVP.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good stat. Well, me and the MVP.
You don't care.
It's not. Yeah, I'm more into the let's win in the playoffs. I mean, listen, we have a gauntlet coming up. We are finishing our 5th, like I told Mark 5 weeks ago. We need to win. We're going to win the next 5 games, and when that happens, then our season. We have to win the 5 games. So we've won 4. Now we have the Eagles. We are now a 3.5-point favorite. It jumped up a point since yesterday.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, so we're a 3.5, depending on where you go. But we need to win tomorrow, and that'll get us our 5 that I said. And then
tomorrow they moved the game.
Sunday. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
And
I was
now
excited. Good, we ain't got to wait.
Yeah, really, exactly. Then it's all there for Dak. He wants to win, the MVP. It's all right there. We're not playing bad teams. We're playing at Buffalo, at Miami, home against Detroit. That's your MVP stretch right there. Go prove to everybody that now if we're losing 40-37, you can't blame Dak. So let's just see how it pans out.
Will. They will.
Well, they could try, but that would be stupid.
Lose, it's always Dak.
Yeah.
Big play by Cincinnati. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling to the 48-yard line.
Joe Mixon.
Young Wilson says, am I okay with Shaq going to Philly? I'm not. We have enough guys with neck injuries and need one.
It's only for 1 year. I mean, there was no long-term attachment to the player. I think you have to take a shot to try and improve your run defense for the stretch run, and he didn't want to sign with us, so we have to live with that.
I'm going to put it out here like somebody who was actually for once really real, which is something he never really does. But that's Lord Brunson.
Wow.
Lord Brunson literally said, so y'all think that a guy who has been out off the field for the last 2 weeks coming in with, 2 back surgeries is going to save us? Which is true.
Yeah.
Do you really? And that goes back to.
Well, he wasn't going to save us. That's the difference between us and Philly. He was going to be a piece in the cog. We already have a great defense. Our defense is good in the secondary as well. We just, you know what I mean? So we already have a very highly rated top 10 defense. Eagles are struggling, no doubt. So he has to be a savior for them. Just like, and you bring it up.
How are you doing?
Kevin Byard is getting crapped on here. They hate him here. He's playing not good. He's getting beat left and right, and I was upset, but that's an exact example of, okay, you gave up a 4th-round pick for Kevin Byard, and the fans are already over him, so.
Oh, I forgot. I even forgot that they made that move.
Yeah, and he's made a couple plays, but not for a 4th-round pick in this day and age. You need to come in. You're 30 years old. He's not doing great. Now, the defensive scheme, like Philly 500 says, that scheme they run is questionable. Everything is a zone.
I forgot they were killing him last night.
Yeah. So, I agree. I wouldn't. It's not so much, but for us, he would have helped. He would have been an extra piece. He clearly wants to roll the dice and bet on himself to be the guy and maybe go out and get another deal next year. That's the only thing I could think of. So I think it was more opportunity.
Yeah, and again, we get all excited and we talk about it and everything else. And like I said, it was just like we about to get a bite, and then they snapped that bite out.
That's the thing. You're waving a piece of something like a piece of pizza under my nose, and I'm starving, and then you pull it away. And I'm looking at like a candy corn.
Jay Recruiter, Eagles need a real quarterback. Tush-push guy is not one. Ooh. They have a new defensive coordinator,
You're not
remember?
That guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Can't the football gods smile on the Cowboys and chant?
Elena, that's funny. Elena says Philly fans sometimes don't like their moms. Yeah.
They were. It couldn't have happened to a better fan base, though. I enjoyed that so much. When they first came out,
Niners. The problem was the Niners.
There, I was like, but
Niners
now that's the problem.
Bad.
Now we've got the Niners are the bully, and they truly are a bully team.
I can't stand the Niners and their fans, so it was like rooting for. It was like I had to grin and bear it. Obviously, we needed the Niners to win, but now you see what we're dealing with. Brock Purdy is at the top of the MVP list now. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Man. It's just like.
But here's what I'll say as far as. Oh, they hit the crossbar. Damn. It's nice just to be your night, Cincy. Here's what I'll say, though, the difference of Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott. You got Christian McCaffrey, who some people say is an MVP candidate. He's the best running back in football this year, statistically. You've got Deebo Samuels. You got George Kittle. You got, Trent Williams, the left tackle, the best one in football right now, and a great offensive line. You are a cog in there.
Right.
And we've seen that offense and that team go without, changing quarterbacks without skipping a beat. I don't know that the Cowboys are doing the same thing without Dak. Even though we heard Acho basically say, oh, yeah, Cooper Rush would have won all those games that Dak did. Yeah, okay. I don't believe that one. But, hey.
Me neither.
What do I know? I'm a guy in his basement.
Yep. I definitely agree.
The Men in Black scared the Eagles. And that's the thing about the San Francisco 49ers. That's how they were that first playoff game when they came here and kicked our ass. They are the bullies on the block. And I think you've got to be prepared for war when we play them again. You really do. Now, here's the other question on this one, because they did score 43 points.
Who's your son, Vinny?
There's Logan Motorsports. Shout out to Logan.
He's in there. He was in my live today, so he was being a real. There's a couple I haven't seen from. Bobby Porter, Mark, come on. Dak has a lot of weapons. Rush did win games last year.
Not by the weapons. The defense stepped up.
Yeah.
Got like 21 points a game.
If you go back, Bobby, that was our defense turning it up a notch. And then when Dak came back, they kind of said, "Oh, Dak's back. Let's."
And went to ass. I'm sorry. Dak was averaging 10 points more a game than Cooper Rush. Sorry. And see, I hate to say this to some people, but some people are not real knowledgeable with what's actually going on. They played a totally different game plan. They were scared to throw the ball downfield and use all the weapons. They played completely conservative. Now, actually, we tried to play conservative to start the season, and that didn't exactly work. And they decided we need to use the tools that Dak Prescott has. And that's why the team is humming and the highest scoring team in football, even higher than Tyreek Hill with the Cheetah. Just saying. I don't know that you're going to be scoring that many points with Cooper Rush. I just don't see it. Okay. Now, I know there's people out there that no matter what, everybody is always better than Dak Prescott. It's kind of like people treat him like he's the handicap kid that's just happy. We're doing charity work by allowing Dak Prescott to be the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, and he doesn't really belong there.
Long
He is playing incredible football right now. Just is.
Yeah.
Jacksonville 29, Cincinnati 18 is my pick. You see Cincinnati scoring 18? I don't
think so. Not with the backup, unfortunately.
Wow. If that was not pass interference, I didn't see a whole lot there. He put his hands over the guy's eyes.
But if you're facing the ball, they'll allow you to get a little more leeway. But
okay. Derek Young, I'm with you. Cooper Rush, what are we talking about here? Goat Prescott. I haven't seen Brock Purdy running and trying to get a first down to keep a drive alive. No. He doesn't. That's what he's got.
What's up, buddy?
But again, I would be amazed if Dak Prescott, even the Cowboys ended up winning the division. I still would be amazed that if he were actually able to get MVP, because you still have people out there that will make excuses for the Eagles and Hurts and things, but will kill Dak Prescott in a game that he didn't have his offensive line and the defense couldn't stop a cold.
Agreed.
Okay, so
you have to hold down the fort a minute, buddy. All right.
Okay, I'm going to hold down the fort. Not a
thanks,
problem,
man. I'm sorry, guys.
There's nothing delusional here.
Minutes.
Okay, Eagle fans in hiding. We got a couple of them. I see Rob A is in the house. I see Logan Motorsport, and he's admitting that they were ass. Let me say, any Eagle fans that are in here right now doing the walk of shame, I appreciate you guys. You are real fans that are not cockroaches. The ones that bother me, and I have no problem with somebody coming in and talking smack and stuff, but don't be a fair weather fan. If you're going to talk the talk, then walk the walk. That's all I say. If the Cowboys lose, guess what? Mark ain't hiding. If anything, I'm doing more content. I am here to be the whipping boy for you guys when we suck. All I ask is for you to do the same. And we know you guys are great, so it doesn't happen that often. That you get
respected yet. Does this defense have any heart?
No, they suck. I've been telling you all season, Philly.
Shit on you. They've shit on you. Don't you hear me, Jordan? Jalen Carter, they shit on you. They've shit on you. They have shit on you. Don't you hear me, Jordan? Jalen Carter, they shit on you. Kill them.
Oh my goodness! Did he say they cock it on them?
Hate the style of defense.
They shit on you. They literally came to your house and they shit on you, Eagles. But it's all good. Like I said, if you come in here now, you are a friend for life. Shout out to you guys. Philadelphia's here. Oh, shit season. Well, Cincinnati's able to run the ball here tonight. There's so much love in here. Of course, Angelica Barone. Only Philly 500 is a real fan. Mafia, it's a toss-up Sunday, but we ain't losing to Seattle. Well, I can't wait. I am excited. Eagles, congratulations on getting Shaq Leonard. You guys beat us to the punch. It remains to be seen if he's going to work out, if he's going to be the next Kevin Byard for you guys, or if he's going to be like a real baller. I don't know. So we'll find out. They ain't my friend. Lola said they ain't my friends. Okay. I heard that. But see, there's nothing wrong with the little friendly banter between, friends. I got no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. But then again, that's me. The Niners going to give y'all false hope for Sunday night. Maybe. But we'll find out. We will find out. But see here, the only 500 is whipping boy for the Eagles. Here's the thing that I'm going to say, because, now all of a sudden people are looking at the Eagles defense and now saying, oh my God, their defense stinks. I've been saying their defense has had problems all season long. Remember, and this is where I actually have a question in my mind. Were the Niners that good? Or is the Eagles defense that bad? Let me pull this up. Let me pull the statistics for Sam Howell. Because here's what's interesting with Sam Howell. And I'm not going to say that Sam Howell is a great quarterback. But here's the thing that's kind of crazy is Sam Howell in October versus the Eagles had a 75% completion percentage, 397 yards, 4 TDs and 1 interception, and a 114 rating. The game October 1st against the Eagles had a 70.7% completion percentage, 290 yards, and a TD. So Sam Howell has had 5 TDs and almost 700 yards in 2 games against the Eagles. So I'm sitting here saying, was what the San Francisco 49ers did I'm not taking credit for it. No, I'm happy. I gave you congratulations. I'm happy that you softened them up for us and things. I'm ecstatic. I'm not taking credit for it, not at all. I'm just saying that as I look at this, San Francisco is a far better team than the Washington Commanders, but the Commanders took that Eagle team to overtime and almost beat them the other time and scored 31. So clearly, the Eagles' defense sucks ass. Am I wrong on that? And now I can ask my man Game Time, who's back. We got Game Time. Hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's all right.
Okay, well, I need to check myself because back in the laundry room there was a big puddle of water on the floor, and I was like, that's where the AC is, but I'm like, ain't nobody even running the AC, and I haven't been here, so I've shop vacuumed it up, just making sure I don't have a leak somewhere down there. No one is killing the Eagles in the home stretch in the loss of the OC and DC in those 6 plays from last year. Here's where this is my real question for you, Brian.
Yeah.
He's still dealing with some stuff.
No, I got you. I'm good. I'm not feeling the best all of a sudden.
Here's my real question, and it's going to piss off 49er fans. The question is, was the 49ers offense that good, or is it the Eagles defense is literally just that bad? Because I just looked up Sam Howell's statistics. He had 397 yards, 4 TDs, and 1 interception, and a 70% completion percentage. The game before, he had 300 yards and a TD and a 71% completion percentage. Sam Howell.
Yeah.
So, and 31 points twice. So if you're saying, with Ron Rivera about to get fired, that they scored 31 twice, is it really that impressive that San Francisco scored 42?
Shout out real quick, Mark. I'm sorry, Brad. I missed it. I thought I was actually going to get sick. I got real nauseous all of a sudden. I don't know what I'm coming down with. Yeah, I'm okay right this second. I went and had my wife get me a warm can of soda, so we'll see. But Brad Harris with the $50 super chat. Thank you so much, Brad. Helping support the channel. Cowboys for life. Thanks, Brad. I really appreciate it. Buddy.
Yeah, man. Go get sick more often and come back for a big super chat like that.
Yeah. I would have saw it eventually, but thank you for shouting that out for me. Brad, I really appreciate it. Yeah, so, I see Prime Time in the house. What's up, my man? How you doing? I hope today was cool for you. How was work? Yeah, so...
Oh, fuck.
My thing to you is, regarding the 49ers, is, and we could say, you just saw them in action, right? Everybody gave us a hard time about us losing in San Fran, basically the same score. Basically the same score. You guys had some cheap points that Mark already identified as you should have never been in a game, Jalen Hurts. I don't care what your feelings were. You saw DeAndre Swift take a shot. I don't care what anybody says. He was blinking a lot. Anybody knows what a concussion is. I'm surprised, but he's a tough kid, but he shouldn't have been in the game. Niners are stacked. Everywhere you look, they're stacked, and they're suffering a lot of injuries, and they're still stacked. Think about it. They didn't have one of their best defensive players last night, the lineman. I've lost his name right now, but you guys can help me out. But one of their pass rushers did not play. They've lost a lot of guys in their secondary, and they're still stacked. So Brock Purdy has more to work with. I'm not here saying Dallas don't have stuff to work with, but everybody is always saying how more talented the Eagles are than Dallas. So if that's the case, then all right. So what Dak is doing is what? You guys have to give him some credit. We really do. Now, as far as the MVP,
here's the problem. Of course, yesterday was one of those. We won, but we still lost because you got 49er fans that are now taking up the slack for Eagle fans. So I've got those trolls in here. You say Dallas defense is good, and the Niners dropped 42 on them too. True, I'll give you that. But October 8th, when we played you guys, versus 2 months later, which it is now, things change a lot in the NFL. We've seen Buffalo around October 8th was considered one of the best teams in football. We saw the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love where they said, man, they screwed up. They're going to have to draft another quarterback. We saw the Minnesota Vikings that literally it couldn't do shit. Currently, Minnesota and Green Bay are in the playoffs, right?
That's crazy.
Buffalo is out. So things happen fastly in the NFL. And since we played the San Francisco 49ers, and I don't want to spend time on San Francisco right now because we got the Eagles.
Right.
Since we played San Francisco, since we had the bye week, I think that Mike McCarthy just went in there and tore the Texas Coast offense. Okay, fuck this shit.
Well,
excuse my language.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it.
And we're going to go back to doing what we know you do well, Dak, which is going the ball.
I give a lot of credit. I give a lot of credit to Mike McCarthy because as much as Mixon in there. As much as I give McCarthy a hard time, and I only do, listen, I understand. They're back-to-back 12 wins. I feel like a spoiled little brat complaining. But, like we are, I mean, it's about the postseason, and I'm the one that's giving credit to the road victory, and I could already see ahead. But, before I get to there, let's just get credit to McCarthy. Basically, it was CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott went into a room and said, we need to fix it, and we need to fix it now. We got CeeDee on a contract year. You got Dak's not happy. Mark identified all the behind the scenes that was that was going on, and I believe him. It was all real. McCarthy was on the hot seat. He was, and for him to do that, he's still calling the plays. But for him to listen to his quarterback and his wide receiver and do what they're doing now, it's not West Coast, people. The only thing I would tell you, West Coast, is the 2.3 seconds that they're trying to get rid of the ball in. With But anyway, go ahead.
But also, too, you have to look at how our offensive line. We started out the season with Tyler Smith not playing the first two games. And right now, he's playing like the best left guard in football right now. Walker Wade, what's up? You have to look at that and say he's playing a hell of a lot better than he was then. Tyron Smith, who was in and out of the lineup, is playing like Tyron of old. I hope it continues the rest of the season. Zach Martin didn't seem to exactly have his footing down early, and Terrence Steele was awful. We were like, oh, God, this is going to be a Michael Gallup year for Terrence Steele. And we even against the Cardinals ended up having three offensive linemen start, two of which were undrafted rookies. So you had the offensive line, out of sync. You had this Texas toast offense that was trying to get Dak Prescott to do shit that he's not used to doing. And you had Brandon Cooks was missing in action. You weren't even using that guy.
Yeah.
Since that time, you now have Brandon Cook stepping up and looking great. You got CD being him, and you got Jake Ferguson looking like one of the better tight ends in football.
Yeah.
So you put all those things together, and I know that your team scored 42 points against the Cowboys, but a lot of that was because my offense couldn't hold on to the ball for any length of time. So if the Cowboys can hold on to the ball and make some plays and stuff, it's going to be a different game. And the thing that's crazy is it's football. From 1 week to the next, you can be ass like you had a 3-game losing streak, 49ers. So don't think that you're infallible.
It doesn't take much.
Frankly,
it doesn't take much to go the other way.
Yeah,
it really doesn't.
The NFL is week to week.
And Bobby, that's all I'm saying. I'm not poo-pooing the MVP talks, but listen, if you want to be the MVP, Dak, and that would be a hell of a thing going into his new contract, then number one, you have to beat the Eagles on Sunday. You have to. You have to find a way, but it'll be a really good test. Kevin Ledford, there you go. Shout out
to you, Kevin.
But then, like Bobby says, at Buffalo, at Miami, I'm not looking at it as a gauntlet. I'm looking at it as an opportunity because all we're hearing is we ain't winning against anybody. We have bad competition. Whereas last year it was okay that, listen, you can't pick your schedule. It's already minus a couple games. if you win your division, then you have to play certain divisional winners of other divisions. That's about it. But things change so much that sometimes it turns around and those teams are not very good. Like last year with the Eagles, and they got to the Super Bowl doing that. So there was nothing wrong with that. So we got to get, this is an opportunity. These next 4 or 5 games are an opportunity to say, shut up, we're for real. We're, and either way, we're in the playoffs, Mark. You know that. We have a 98 point whatever chance to make the playoffs.
There's perception and there's reality, because you would think that the San Francisco 49ers play nothing but playoff teams every week, or the same thing with Miami Dolphins. Miami, let's just look at their schedule real quick, okay? They beat the Chargers 36-34. That might be the most points that Kellen Moore scored offensively all season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They scored 6 yesterday against New England. They beat the Patriots 24-17. They beat the Broncos 70-20. They lost to the Bills 48-20. They beat the Giants 31-16. They beat the Panthers 42-21. The Eagles beat them 31-17. They beat New England again 31-17. They lost to the Chiefs 21-14. They beat the Raiders 20-13, and they beat the Jets 34-14, and they destroyed the Commanders 45-15. So you tell me where the quality win is in there.
Yeah, exactly.
There is no. I mean, they lost to the Chiefs. They lost to Josh Allen, right? So beating New England, the Giants, the Commanders, the Broncos, those are all great wins. They ain't beat anybody.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Going in and out there, buddy.
No, I'm messing around. I'm listening to you.
Okay, and the same thing with the 49ers. Their 2 big wins are the Cowboys and the Eagles. I'm not saying that those 2 aren't big wins, but the Eagles have been living on the edge of the sword every week, where they're giving up a lot of points, and to lesser teams too. San Francisco came in there, they punked them. They literally bitch slapped them, and the Eagles are arrogant enough to think that we are that good, and they got their ass handed to them. And guess what? That happens in football.
It does.
Kansas City lost to Green Bay last night.
Yeah.
Am I going to say Green Bay is a better team than Kansas City? No.
Yeah, look at KC and Buffalo's schedule, says Chuck. You mean tough?
They have to come back to Levi Stadium in the playoffs. That isn't going to go well for them boys. Well, you know what?
Hey, Benny, who's your son? What's up, Spare None? How are you?
The Eagles are getting worn out. You're right about that. A.J. Brown doesn't look right after that hit. A.J. Brown has not looked right since the Cowboys played him the last time.
Yeah, remember he got up a little soft after one of the hits.
We broke A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown, if you guys remember, A.J. Brown was the toast of the town. They were like, oh, my God, he's had like 6 games in a row of 125 yards. He had 69 against the Cowboys and has not had a 100-yard game since. Let me double check. I think actually last night was the best night he's had since the Cowboys game. Because here's what's crazy. Here's A.J. Brown from September 21st. He had 131, 175, 127, 131, 137, 130. And then against us, he had 66. And against the Chiefs, he had 8. He had 37 against the Bills. Oh, he did have 114. But how many of that was in garbage time late last night?
Right, exactly.
When Jalen Hurts came back. That was truly garbage time.
And I was telling my people in the live stream, I basically said I was annoyed watching him come back in the game for the only reason is I've seen my quarterback go down in those situations in the past when he had no business being in the game. Not necessarily Dak. We're good. This more goes back to Romo, but you got to be smart. And there was one time Hurts, he dropped back and went to run and got clobbered. You only have so many of those hits in you in a season. I don't care how much squats you do as a quarterback. You only have so many hits, and I don't want to see nothing happen to these guys because I want to beat you at your best. And if we lose, I shake your hand and say you're the better team. That's just how I want to be. I don't want to have to play Marcus Mariota. And I think it was just like I want to get into this Dom DeSandro. He's a legend all of a sudden now. The Eagles security guy. That was crazy. And when you saw the replay and you saw the video, he actually touched Greenlaw first.
Yeah.
And Mark will tell you, Mark played at a high level. Primetime Phil played at a high level. They will tell you that, in a football game, coaches. That's why I'm not a big Nick Sirianni fan. Yeah, he puts himself into a situation he has no business to do. He's writing checks. He's not cashing. And he wants to flex inside. Between those white lines, it is violent. If anybody hasn't watched a game from a sideline or been real low, it's like a train wreck every play. The last thing you need is some security guard flexing, because these guys have to turn it up 1,000 times to even play the game without getting hurt. There's only one way to play the game in the NFL, and that's 110%, or you're going to get hurt. So for him to put his hands on a player with all the emotions, what do you think was going to happen? And Mark, the NFL came out, and they're investigating it, but as of now, there's no rule in place to penalize the team with the coach who does that.
Yeah.
They will just kick him out of the game. Whereas that wasn't fair for Greenlaw, because Greenlaw got kicked out and they got penalized 15 yards. So we're going down a slippery slope, and I know I have a lot of Eagle followers. I love you guys, but your head coach is why that is. His mentality, wearing the F Dallas shirt, walking out and getting in yelling matches with the fans.
Which is why it was so nice last night to see them get bitch slapped.
Unfortunately, it was more for Sirianni. I get it.
Kevin Lanford asked, he said, will the Cowboys have a padded practice this week?
I hope not.
Here's the thing. Here's where it's a different world. Okay. Jimmy Johnson had the Cowboys before
the Super Bowl.
Before the Super Bowl. Yeah. Have a padded practice.
He saw some crappy walkthroughs. He said, we're practicing, put the pads on. That's when the rules were different, Now,
here's the thing. You get 14 padded practices during training camp maximum, and you can only have 11 during the season.
Crazy.
And the 11 of them have to be done by week 11.
Yeah.
So there are no more padded practices going. And still, to me, it's still crazy, because you are never full go except in a game.
The only thing I like about that, Mark, is everybody's on the same even playing field. I think it just lessens the product on the field, because I think you get a lesser product, which is, I think, goes into a lot of these penalties that you see. But, another touchdown.
Yeah, because you don't really have a chance to work.
Yeah, but at least they're all on the same playing field. It's not like one can practice and you're choosing not to. But I hate it. I do. I hate it. So, no padded practice.
I left my ass off, and he wasn't the coach. He was actually security for the coach. Yeah, I think from now on,
they all have security. That's been going on for years.
Look, keep him in the locker room. Keep him at the entranceway. His ass should not be on the field anymore.
Well, but now you're seeing him all over the place. He was at Chicky and Pete's. That's the local sports bar right outside the stadium, right down the street from the stadium. He's like, it's all fun and games, but really, like, he should have been penalized. Now, it didn't matter at that point of the game, because, let's face it, it did. It actually did, because the Eagles did go down and score, and I thought maybe that might have been a change of momentum, but then the Niners just went right back down. I got to ask my Eagle fans, you think that McCarthy and Dak, who were watching that game, they actually came out and said they're going to sit back, like most teams, do a film study against the game? You think they're looking at that secondary and those plays that were made? I mean, let's face it. In the second half, there's people running wide. That Jennings is still running wide. I don't even know who the hell he is. But
Tyler Joyce, how are you doing? You got a Dallas Cowboys golf bag. Nice.
Yeah, I saw that, buddy. That was nice. Oh, there's Philadelphia. The emojis are a lot less, though.
Yeah, they are. Jags 14, Cincy 7. Yeah,
hey, Bobby, where's Hamid? He's still nowhere to be found.
You know what was funny?
Yeah, I know, Elena. We do.
Before the game, I was live streaming.
Hey, Cassie.
I was live streaming all day long and stuff because that's what we do here at Jobu Sports. It's kind of crazy to be sitting here for 8 or 12 hours watching football and stuff. My ass
What
starts
up,
to hurt
Philly
for a
D?
while. And I went over, I was looking at Philly's chat before they got there. And there was somebody, I started responding because there was somebody, I hadn't even commented on there. And they said, I hope Mark Holmes cries. I hate him, this, that, and the other. And I was kind of like,
understand that mentality. We're all here to have fun and
then
support
you'll
our
say,
teams here.
Mark Holmes was racist to me and my family. I didn't even, Elizabeth, somebody, I'm like, I don't even know who you are. What are you talking about? And I kind of went in there. I was like, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're saying I'm being racist. I would like for somebody to show me who I've ever been racist to.
Yeah, I don't get people. Yeah, David Cowboy. That's my problem with Hamid. He wants to run his mouth, but then, and I like him. He seems like a good dude, but he hides after they lose. So.
Well, that's most Eagle fans now. You listen. When the Eagles are winning,
but he comes in at the end of his stream after they won. We won. It's like, okay, buddy, that's great. Philly D's in the house. All these guys, Bobby's in the house, Linda, they all eat and die. They live it. They all live it. Whether we win or we lose, I do it on camera. I ain't going to be nice all the time. You guys are going to see my emotion. I don't apologize for that.
You know, that's the same way with me because Lord knows when we lose, I see clips on Twitter all the time of Mark Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like they troll the hell out of me.
Just do me a favor. Just don't say shit
but then if I say anything about
balls.
Look at him. Balls. He's such an asshole. It's like I'm just giving you what you're serving up. I'm just giving you what you serve up, buddy.
Mark, you okay in my book, says Vinny Hagen.
Okay, well, shout out to Vinny.
Sledhead, you're mowing? Philly D, last night's game just proves I can't win a game without the refs helping you. Chuck, I wouldn't go that far. I would say it was talent on the field. I think Eagles are a talented team. It's a fact. Jalen Hurts.
Hold it. Stop.
Uh-oh.
Listen to Philadelphia.
What up, Jeff Lee?
Philadelphia. You're not going to be that guy, are you?
Yeah, now, me neither, Cassie. Mr. Emoji, can't stand him.
On a short rest without Dallas Goedert, question mark.
Oh, my God. How come
49ers, if y'all plant us in the playoffs, we're going to rip you a new one. I know. See, this is the same shit where now you guys are sitting here talking about the officials after you guys have benefited. Do you remember the hands to the face that you guys did to us? The pass interference that you guys did to us that weren't called? You guys have been helped by the officials more games than anybody. And now, we got robbed by the officials. Like Micah Parsons said, it's not so much fun when the rabbit's got the gun, is it, buddy? Come on, man. On a short week, the Cowboys
we can't talk about
played
injuries,
4 games in 18 days, bro.
Can we not talk about injuries? Nobody cared, okay?
Oh, my God.
Nobody cared last year when we lost 3/5 of our offensive line. We lost Michael Gallup. You can say whatever you want about him. We lost Tony Pollard. I mean, I can go on and on. We lost 3/5. We lost our quarterback for 5 games and still won 12. If you lost Jalen Hurts for 5, you'd probably lose 4 at least, if not all 5. That's how much Jalen Hurts means to your team.
Yeah.
You know? So
Willie Besser, you may be 100% right. Is that the Eagles already peaked?
Well,
and here's the thing.
You hope that the Niners are peaking now and stop.
Their offensive line is not as good as they were last year. And this year, they've got injuries. 2 things that they did not have a problem with last year. And, of course, they got Kenneth Gainwell.
Hey, Lady Libra, how are you?
Of course, they have Gainwell, which, of course, is the bane of the existence for Philly.
Slid and he went head first at him. That's a penalty. Why do they call a penalty? First and 10. Gainwell's still on the field. Mother.
Oh, shit.
That should be a personal foul. Mother humping bullshit. First and 10 at the 42. Hurts. Back to pass. Looking, throws. He gets hit as he throws. Intercepted. You know why? I'll tell you what.
Kenneth
Gainwell. Guess who's on the field? Kenneth fucking Gainwell. Dennis Gainwell sucks. It's Gainwell's fault.
He's got a tomato with his ass.
It's Gainwell's fault. Get him off the field.
Oh, shit.
There he is, Mark. There he is.
Oh, shit.
I want to introduce the new.
Oh, shit.
And shout out to Chuck. This is a real deal. This is a real deal voodoo doll. My man Chuck in the chat.
That's scary, man.
Sent it to me. I haven't activated it. We did a poll. We did a long thing. I came up with. I shortened it, but we went with Mystic Mojo, and I just want all Mark's people to understand really what this is about. Mystic Mojo. Mystic Mojo is a voodoo name that represents an individual with a strong connection to the spiritual realm and the ability to harness supernatural powers. Now, that's who this.
I don't like you get some supernatural powers right there, man.
We've simplified it to the mystic. He has not been activated yet, but Mark is saying that Joe Boo's concerned. No, this is in conjunction with Joe Boo. This is in conjunction with Joe Boo.
Bro, I sleep next door to a cemetery, okay? Cemetery, all right? Including a guy who got shot by his brother who was drunk hunting, okay?
Yeah.
And that shit don't scare me.
The mystic has not been activated, but the mystic, we got to come up with something.
That's scary looking. Don't fuck with that.
No, I'm not messing with it. He's on our side. I have a little note that came. It was a little note that came with it.
Bro, listen.
No.
Who scares me?
Voodoo doll for protection. This is the paperwork. Voodoo doll for protection. It repels evil and it protects us against negativity. So that he's a helper.
Oh, Queen Bella said that should be outside in a heartbeat. That should be outside looking in the window.
Ever since I've had it, it's been, listen, ever since I brought it up, the Eagles have gone downhill. I have not activated it, but he knows where I stand.
Activated? Bro, don't activate that shit. Damn.
The mystic will have a say at some point in the season.
Up inside of your house and the floor and some shit. It might be the gates of hell.
The mystic will have a say. That's all I'm saying.
Oh shit!
He might end up on a shirt. I was telling Primetime I'm gonna get some stuff run off in a few weeks, some shirts and stuff. The mystic may make an appearance on that. We'll be doing some giveaways, but yeah, I'm excited about it. Thank you, Chuck. It's sorry for you to have a damn
shit.
You have Joe Boo.
Joe Boo is cute. The women
cute.
You know how many women have kissed
and
snuggled up to Joe Boo?
Oh, he's cute, all right.
Hug up to that thing.
Until you're driving an RV at 2 a.m, everybody's sound asleep, and he's just looking at you. He's just looking at you. That's cute, all right. I scared the living crap out of me.
Your ass awake, though, didn't it?
It did. If nothing else, it woke my ass up. I was white knuckling it.
That doll looks cursed, man. That could be bad luck, man. Right? Okay.
That's not bad luck. We've already had a talk.
Let me let Joe Boo see that motherfucker.
He's working for us. Listen.
Bro.
I will rip the head off of Rowdy before I get rid of that.
You know what? I'm going to call my daughter and get her to come here with some sage, man, because I think we need to sage the studio just looking at that motherfucker. Damn.
Look at that.
Scary. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, man. Look at that face, man. Look at how sunken the eyes are and his mouth is all crooked. It looks like a shrunken head, man.
Debo, I'm coming for you, Debo.
Oh my God.
I would never do that to
Exorcism speed dial.
The Niners I can't stand. That's why it was so hard watching that game. This is an honest answer. If I had no skin in the game last night, I would want the Niners to get thumped. Just because I can't stand the Niners. They're so damn arrogant. The Eagles aren't arrogant. They're fans that can be...
They're assholes.
But Jalen Hurts is a good guy. You you saw the story with Big Play Slay and Dak being college teammates. They're like best of friends off of the field. So it's, us fans get into it. But the Niners are just scumbags.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, George Kittle is a hell of a player, but he has issues. I'm sorry. I just don't like. I don't like the team. Anyway, we're getting off here. How's the game going? Anybody paying attention to that? It was 7-7.
I can't listen. I'm not. I didn't sleep last night because my arm was like inflamed and hurt and all that. I'm not sleeping tonight because I'm have images
There you
of
go now. The Mystic.
The Mystic modes now.
The Mystic. That's your boy. That's your.
See, listen,
he works with you. Do not.
And happy. That shit looks like death. Okay, I mean, I can see you putting that in the locker room for the San Francisco 49ers.
It's supposed to ward off evil spirits.
Bro,
yeah, he's got to be a tough guy.
He's inviting them all over to your place, man. He looks like the ringleader of that shit.
He works for us. The Mystic will be heard from, and that's the last I'm going to talk about it. He's going to sit there and watch and make sure everybody stays in order. So the Mystic will be heard from. All right, it's 14-7
anymore.
Sorry, I just wanted to introduce him to your crowd, man. I just wanted to introduce you. The Mystic is here.
Damn.
Eric Wallace, what's up, buddy? Alan Williams, how are you?
Hey.
The Crazy Corvette, what do you think about that?
Shit,
Gina, are you digging the Mystic or what? He's on a roll.
I don't know, bro.
Come on, man. Welcome the Mystic into your heart. We need something after the last 30 years. So you, of all people, should know. Ask Mark if he wants me to send him one. No, Mark already has his thing.
I got Joe. No, I don't want any petty jealousy up in this. The battle of the voodoo.
So when I come up and visit Mark, I will bring the Mystic. I won't tell him, but I'll pull out the Mystic and I'll sit him next to Joe Boo when Mark's not paying attention. You will see. It might make something special. Johnny Payne, what's up, buddy? How are you? Mark Hudson, welcome.
That's some scary shit there, bro.
It's the real deal, man. It's the real deal. Honey Chuck.
Scary shit.
I love it. Well, you were the one who went. I had never been in New Orleans, but I know that's big in New Orleans.
I took Joe Boo with me to New Orleans, and we went to. If you go to New Orleans, everybody go to Mother's. Mother's has been like, drives and dives and all, that is the only place that I've ever been to that's been on one of those shows that's famous, because most of those places are famous for being famous and the food sucks. Food there was incredible.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to go to New Orleans, but I hear, it was you who told me it was dirty though, right?
What's amazing is you go down Bourbon Street at 2:00 in the morning. There's people drunk all over the place,
in the corners
and bottles and shit. But come 6 a.m., all that shit is gone.
It's like Disney; they power wash everything.
It's like what? Because literally we were there for the Super Bowl.
That's right, JoJo.
Like, where did it all go? They clean that shit up. Joe Boo would walk away from that doll and say, I'm good. I'm out the business. Okay.
Jojo Gonzalez says the Mystic is on our side. I'm cool with him. Yeah, you cannot, as a Cowboy fan, we've had almost 3 decades of not being to the Super Bowl. We need something powerful. We need to go with it. All right, here we go. 14-7. Cincinnati's getting ready to tie it up. Tie game.
There you go.
Joe Mixon. Well, not tie. They got to kick the extra point. That could be tricky. Wow, we talked about.
Don't go to Louisiana if you're on a diet. That's the truth, man.
So I guess it's not keto friendly.
I don't like oysters, but the charbroiled ones would actually be keto. They take the half shell.
Well, that's keto, but yeah.
And they put Parmesan cheese and garlic butter on them, and
everything I like is not keto.
Boiling. Oh shit! And the poor boys.
Yeah, give me the shrimp poor boy.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Bobby Murphy says that devil doll will visit you in your sleep.
I ain't no lie, man. I know I'm.
Oh no, Chuck says that to Bobby.
And see that thing on my pillow and be like, ah.
Bobby, I'm okay now, man. I just got real.
I
drank too much water, Bobby. I think I ate a little bit of dinner and I drank a lot of water and I got really nauseous. I literally thought I was gonna hurl. I would have had to go to my Eagle puke bucket, but that's what I almost had to do. So
Eagle puke bucket.
Yeah, remember I was dry heaving. Here we go.
Yes, we know. He signed Leonard. Yeah.
Here we go. This is my dry heaving, people. This is me almost dying with the 1 chip challenge. Here, take a look.
Oh man,
Lordy.
Shout out to dry heaving. You're dry heaving.
That was a rough night for you, man.
Ooh, take the milk, man. Take the milk.
Did they pull all the chips? Is that like you can't buy them now?
I don't think so. I got the little nitro, but I'm not allowed to eat it.
Family ties to New Orleans and via the Virgin Islands. Well, I tell you, here was what's interesting is the first year that Dak Prescott came up for an autograph signing, and I had Joe Boo.
Making me hungry.
And he looked up, he saw Joe Boo. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm from Louisiana. We don't play with that voodoo shit." And I had to tell him the story about it. It's like, okay, all right. He wasn't too sure. But now anytime Dak sees me, he knows Joe Boo. He literally said,
"That's impressive right
Joe
there."
Boo. And what's even crazier was I gave him a Joe Boo t-shirt, and there's a picture of him actually wearing it. How crazy is that?
That's awesome, though. That just tells you how far you've come.
Well, I guess cray. Again, we raised $6,000 for charity, so I guess that helps too.
I mean, I would really like, not that I'll ever get in his house, but I would like to get in his house just to see my name on the plaque that's hanging supposedly on his wall. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh man, Chuck says I need your address so I can send Joe Boo a girlfriend. He's a player, so I don't know that he wants to be tied down.
Yeah. Mystic matches the satanic star on the helmet. Yeah,
you
right,
might want
Bobby?
to send one to Mystic though. He might have a hard time getting a date. I ain't gonna lie.
Leroy, Brian, and Mark, who were your sources that said Leonard was signing with the Cowboys? They can't give up the sources. That's why they call it a source.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Here, listen to this. This is knowledge, Leroy.
I'm going to tell you exactly right now. The Cowboys were shocked that they didn't end up getting. They thought for sure between the negotiations and everything else. I'm going to put it right here, just like what I've been told. And people that I talked to, I found out about Dak Prescott's brother during the draft before it was reported to anybody. I found out about Brian's dad. I found out about Dak Prescott's second surgery a week before Mike Fisher. And if you don't want to believe me, that's fine.
Yeah. That's why we're not outwardly saying it.
The Dallas Cowboys thought it was a done deal. Other sources out there are saying he's leaning towards the Cowboys. And it was one of those things that it ended up being that the Cowboys probably kind of said, we're giving you the exact rock bottom and seeing what you're going to do. You're going to be a role player. And Philadelphia maybe upped the offer a little bit last minute and said, you're going to be the centerpiece right now. And he decided, hey, maybe I'll have a better future there, knowing that the Cowboys will be getting back guys like Overshown next year and Damone Clark and stuff. So that's how it worked out. There's nothing that's ever guaranteed till it's actually signed. But you heard Stephen Jones at 12 o'clock today literally say, I don't know what's going on. We had a great conversation. We've had back and forth, and so on. He seemed like he was surprised that we didn't already have him signed and under contract.
That's why I kind of, as much as, you got a super chat.
Queen Bella, I think we can thank Brian why he didn't sign the deal. It's the doll.
Don't blame the doll, Queen. We had the Eagles lost last night from the doll. Come on now.
Oh Lordy, yeah, keep that thing in Philadelphia, man. Don't bring that anywhere close to Dallas.
I'm gonna drive by your house, Queen, in front of the stadium, and throw the doll at your door. Now, Chuck, the doll's in good hands.
Is the Nick Foles statue still there at Philadelphia?
Nah, I don't know. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's somewhere.
Jordan Carter, we don't know if he is ready to go. That's the big question is Dallas Goedert going to be ready for this week?
Probably. That's why they held him out.
He was practicing some.
Yeah, he should be good
this past week. I think on Thursday or Friday. Trevor Lawrence gets sacked.
Wow.
See, this is one of those crazy seasons.
They've been exposed in my mind. I did a little video. It's getting decent hits, but me and Mark had a conversation as we were going live. I don't know if he's going to be any good. Sometimes you got to, but there was no risk here. There was no risk. But it's not their fault. The guy doesn't want to play with you, but I'm telling you, they must have added money. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. And it makes a lot of sense because they just got beat. They can't lose again in the media. They need something going into this game that's going to pump them up other than, rallying the troops in their locker room when, it's not the easiest thing when you're tired and beat up. So this is going to shut people up for a while. Now it's going to get Dallas fans upset. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because if you guys are saying that he was going to the Eagles all along, then why were you even going to Dallas?
Wow, he should have caught that.
Yeah, that was But yeah, why go to Dallas? There wasn't a big money situation, but we'll see. They have to release it. We'll find out what he got. So I know, Brian Broaddus, I really like, and I don't believe him every word he says, but he thinks they should have done the deal. And he says it would have helped stop the run. It would have helped stopping a Christian McCaffrey or a DeAndre Swift, that's for sure. So we shall see. To be determined. We'll see. I don't think he'll have much of an impact this week. I don't think he's really in the mood to play right now. I think he's more worried about the playoffs, if you ask me.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Playoffs? We'll talk about.
Oh, they're both in the playoffs. We knew that.
Playoffs?
What's up, Broad Guy 75? What's up, my man? He visited Dallas to get more from Philly. I called it. Mark my words. Yep. Coyote, we'll see. We shall see. What's the problem? Who has a problem with the Mystic?
They said Jobu versus the Mystic.
No, they're on the same side. Mark is spewing his hate. It's not right.
No, that's not me. It's other people out there.
No, you were like, I don't like it. Well, no, that's a good thing.
I'm scared, bro.
You can be scared all you want.
You talking about being scared of Jobu? Shit. That's one.
Nah, I'm not scared of Jobu.
Okay. Oh, man. Brian scared him away. Shit, I almost got scared away. Queen Bella, she don't play.
I'm all right, a Broad Guy. I'm good, man. I'm doing better now. Nothing better to cure an upset stomach or if you feel nauseous than a warm soda. So that's the key to settle your stomach.
Queen Bella says, "I'm not scared. I'm terrified."
Oh, stop it, Queen. You're fine. He visited Dallas to get more. Yeah, Coyote, I agree with you. Unfortunately,
has been 30, man. Look, since we missed out on Shaq, we need to send both Jerry and Stephen Jones to Pinks.
What I might do is send the Mystic or a Mystic type doll to Jerry with a note. I may have to send listen. Since Chuck bought the Mystic, we've had Jimmy Johnson is now being inducted into the Ring of Honor.
You've had it for a couple of weeks?
No, he's had it and he sent it to me, but he said he said I sent it. It was already in the mail prior to. So I've had it for a good week and a half, yeah. Plus he's had it. So yeah, we've had Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor. Now we're one game away from the division. Now I did see here, I don't know, I lose track of where I hear shit from. If it may have been Mark, I don't know. Maybe he could tell me. If Dallas wins out, they would have the tiebreaker.
I don't that one I had not heard.
I heard that today, so that wasn't you. Just by the way of Dallas beating the Eagles, and by percentage points, we would end up with the number 1 seed, but we would have to win every game, So we shall see. Listen, how bad can it be, Mark? It's getting you super chats. You're welcome.
Queen Bella, that is one ugly mother humper, Queen Bella.
Yeah, right.
Oh boy.
It's working. It's working.
I would send that doll I wouldn't send that doll to Jerry unless you want to be on the list for the rest of your life.
Yeah, what list?
Oh boy, you'll be like the security guard in Philadelphia. You're on the watch list now.
Yeah, right.
They do what they normally do. They don't.
Will you include the straight pin spice
cheap organization? There's no way we should have lost.
Do a death match
out on the guy to the Eagles. But if you watch DMV's video, it's expected. I will. Here's where
his head is still on for now. His head is still on.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read something to you guys, and I'm not going to say from where.
This is the bad luck right here. We haven't won shit since we had Rowdy. This guy is to keep him in line. All right? I'm playing with dolls now.
There's been a lot of back and forth. He had a great visit, kind of laid back. Okay, no, I'm sorry. That's
Mark is twerking and not working.
Hold on.
I don't know
I'm
that
not
I've ever
twerking.
seen him twerk.
Wait a minute.
What's going on here? What are you looking for?
A conversation.
Oh, with DMV?
No. Back and nerve problems. That was him. This is what was being told.
For Leonard?
Yeah, back and nerve problems. But we still might get him. We'll know this weekend. Now he's visiting the Eagles. He's left. His medicals are not great. Back and nerve problems. And that's part of the conversation. So the Cowboys had concerns, and Lord knows we know about neck and back problems. Right?
Definitely.
Leighton Vander Esch. And so they probably did the basic and said, this isn't, we would like to get the guy, but we're not going to go crazy for the guy.
Johnny Pena, my father-in-law, he's not doing well. Shout out to him. That's been in his family for a while. He's probably not. He's trying to hold out until Christmas. So that's where we're at here. It's sad, but
now everybody's killing the Cowboys now, and I understand. But how many times now we unfortunately have the Eagles in our face quite often, and we've seen them being successful in free agency and trades. But they're more the exception than the rule. We've seen a lot of guys, big name players that people figure are ballers out there, and we're told that they're the best in their position, and they go to other teams and they suck. And as bad as it seems to us, we were 12-5 into the playoffs last year, won a playoff game. We were 12-5 the year before.
Jackass.
After Jason Garrett and having 8-8, 8-8, 12-4, and 4-12 until we got Dak Prescott. They may get on your nerves. They may not do enough, but damn, we got 3 guys on our roster right now that are considered Defensive Player of the Year. We have 2, and we've got possibly the MVP. That's not bad.
Not at all.
And none of them were free agents. None of them were guys we traded for. So you want to kill them, you got to at least give them credit for doing that. When you think of Terrence Steele, who is an undrafted rookie free agent, now that he's getting healthy, that guy's pretty good. And as much as we killed them for drafting Tyler Smith, that guy is really good.
He is really good. Very good.
So, Deron Bland, you ever heard of that guy?
Very good.
Is there somebody out there we could trade for to get that guy?
Deron Bland is, he gets picked on, but man, is he a ball hawk. So he still has a lot of room to grow.
Listen, some of us out here were saying we should have traded for Jamal Adams. How would that have worked out? Giving up Zach Martin for him and a number 1 pick.
No. Bobby Murphy says he passed both physicals, so. Yeah, and I'm not here to crap on him. Like I said, I'm not going to have revisionist history. I want him. I still want him because I think he would help us. But it's a different dynamic. I think he has to play for you. Whereas us, he maybe not.
Luxury.
Yeah, maybe he didn't like the role, possibly. I don't know. That's just what happens when we don't know the negotiation. If he hated Dallas, he would have never came to Dallas. It probably, like everything in life, probably came down to money. That's the only thing I could think of. Money and playing time. Like Mark said, if he's trying to get himself a long-term deal, you want to go to a team where you're going to be the guy. You might wear the green dot, for crying out loud, come playoff time. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there, but he ain't wearing a green dot in Dallas. So, and like Mark said, we got Overshown coming back. You got a young Damone Clark. We'll probably draft somebody. And Twiz, I think LVE will retire. It's sad, but I think he will.
Yeah.
He's made some millions. He'll be fine. He can go hunting and do whatever it is. Be able to be with his family, standing up. You don't mess with that. So do not mess with that stuff.
Ivan remembers. Yeah, remember we tried to trade for him, and we also tried to trade for Earl Thomas.
Oh yeah, yeah. Think about. Hey Rhonda, thank you so much for the $3 super chat. Thanks, sweetie. But yeah, so playing time, Elena. I think that's probably what it is. That and money. Money talks, Elena. I have nothing against the guy.
Katarina Kiss. Ooh, you're getting kissed by Katarina. What's up?
Yes, Cassie Overshone is already killing it with the rehab. This kid is amazing. His attitude. I saw a couple interviews with him, not recently, but right after the injury, one before and after the injury. He is just a breath of fresh air. That kid. He's a cowboy from the word go. He fits in Dallas. He literally wears a cowboy hat every day. He has horses.
Well, here's also what I'll say is, let me pull it up. We've been killing our draft class for this year. Right?
I'm not happy with it, but
But you know what? It may be that it just takes some time to get going. And for a lot of them, we had guys that were there. We didn't have to necessarily plug. It would be great if we could plug somebody in and they were Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
But you think about why is 22? Why is 20 came up with the wrong ones? Picks.
I think so too, Leroy. I think he will be good. Twiz,
okay.
Chuck, yeah.
All right. So last year we were looking at it, and how did we feel last year about our draft class? Do we feel great about it?
Yes.
Oh, not. Okay, not at first.
No.
Okay, no. Think about it. Because Sam Williams, he was okay. He had 4 sacks.
We didn't know. Yeah.
Jalen Tolbert, we thought that was a bust. Jake Ferguson, did you think Jake Ferguson was going to be very good?
I like the pick a lot.
Okay. Deron Bland. When
we didn't know anything about him. He wasn't even invited to the combine.
Damone Clark, we thought he wasn't even going to play.
Well, he thought he had an injury. We did the Jerry Jones thing where we drafted a talented player who was injured. Well, I'm thinking of the year before. You're right.
Thing. A year later, Tyler Smith may be the best left guard in football. Sam Williams, he does make some boneheaded Randy Gregory type mistakes from time to time, but he's pretty good. Jalen Tolbert, he's not a bust. Jake Ferguson that boy is good. Deron Bland, an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
Damone Clark, solid linebacker. Yeah. Ridgeway, of course, went to Washington, and you got Devin Harper, linebacker, who's on injured reserve. But that's a lights out draft class.
Yes, it is.
Where you were looking last year were kind of like Tyler Smith is like the only one that's decent on there. And Sam Williams might be all right. And until middle of the season, you didn't see that much from Deron Bland.
Yeah.
But when you look at it now, you say, holy shit, that was a stacked ass draft. And that may be the case next year when Overshone comes back. Like you said, he's working his ass off and getting back in shape. Given time, maybe Schoonmaker, he's playing better than we thought.
He is.
And Mozzie Smith has not really had an opportunity because Hankins has been playing incredible.
Hankins is getting sacks. Who would have thought that?
Right. So he's not actually getting the chance to, and which is good because then these guys can catch their breath and learn the game better and then take the step next year. We may be looking at our draft class from this year, next year, and say, oh, that draft class is pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. Brad Harris says, Brian, did you watch Sounds from the Sidelines for our game against the Seahawks? It's funny you say that, Brad. I literally just watched it about 45 minutes before I went live, and it was awesome. Did you see that, Mark?
No, I did not.
Yeah, if you go to DallasCowboys.com, usually by the end of the week,
Yeah, they'll have it on.
They'll always have it on there. Very, very cool. Dak was, even the players were looking at each other and they even said Dak was locked in. I hadn't seen Dak play. A couple of those balls, that ball he threw to Tony Pollard in the end zone was sick. When you saw it from the overhead camera, there was a defender in front, behind. It hit him in the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
The pass to the fourth down pass that he made to CD, that was a perfect pass. The one he threw to Gallup that hit him in the wrong spot, hit him in the numbers. There were some tight window throws. He was threading the needle, man. Very, very impressed how he's playing right now. Very impressive that he can go from how he looked before the bye with that dink and dunk offense to this. That's pretty impressive.
But here's the thing, though. There's, there's no
Bell
quarterback
not drafted.
that's good in every aspect. Some guys are better short yards guys. Some guys are just better deep. And that's where you've got to go to his strengths. Dak Prescott is best when he is moving the pocket, when he is outside the pocket, doing bootlegs. And he's also really good with play action, okay? When you do play action and stuff and you have the defense not sure is it a run or a pass, the advantage goes to the quarterback. There are things you can do to make the job easier for the quarterback. And unfortunately, we weren't doing him the first 4 or 5 games of the season.
You know what else Dak is great at? Teams that every time they do it, he kills them. He went 5 for 5 against the blitz with 2 touchdowns.
He's always been great against the blitz.
Dak is awesome at play action, like Mark says, and against the blitz, which is why a lot of these teams are playing zone. And by the way, Seattle, they played zone, and he picked them apart. So,
hey, hold on, big rhythm. Catboy wouldn't pay $2 million for sack. I wouldn't pay $2 million for sack at this point in the season.
I don't know what he got paid, but at this point, you don't have to.
If he got $2 million, then congratulations, because there's only 5 games left. Is it 5? Yeah, 5 games left of the season.
5 games plus playoffs.
Yeah. So if he got that much, God bless him. Congratulations,
Johnny. They're all over in Mark's chat. You got Gina Dallas Diva. Oh no, you got Cassie. You got. No. We had Rhonda in here. We had Rhonda.
That's because they're scared of Mystic Mojo over there, man.
Come on, man. Crystal Caramel Corn. Elena. We're rocking them over here, too. Come on now. We're just getting started. Oh, that video I did it's got close to 6,000 views from I did on the security. That was crazy. You just don't know. Queen, I won't join over there. LOL, I'm scared. No, you're not. Leroy, place your cards right, Harold. Play your cards right, Harold. You'll be living in a red brick house.
Oh, shit.
East Side is in the house. I've been told that those Golden Girls mod blocked me on his channel. East Side's blocked on your channel?
East Side's blocked? Oh, Lordy.
East Side's always been cool here. I don't have a daughter, though. I don't have a daughter, though.
Let me see if I can find East Side. I was wondering, because I saw him on my other channel.
I do have a dog, though. She is hot. Where's my dog? Where's my girl at? She's sleeping. She's sleeping with her mother. But anyway, yeah. Oh, Mark Hutchins, shout out, my man. Thank you so much. Just because, with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are making me feel warm and fuzzy inside today. What happened to the other one?
Let me see if I can find him. Hooking up nothing. Okay. There's a lot of people in here. It's Howie Vision. We're just all living in it. Okay. Jason Garrett. Okay.
That's weird. How come the top chat, Mark? Why does it disappear?
The top chat. What?
Like the super chat, Brad's super chat's not there anymore.
They only last for so long.
Okay.
So long, and the bigger the chat, the longer it stays up there.
That's weird though. I'm thinking it would still be there. Brian, cool jersey collection. Leroy, thank you. My man, I love weed. I haven't seen him there in a while. He's the one that got me the Al Bundy Paul Kai one, but I have a lot more off to the side, but I kind of rotate them. I like my man Bones behind the Mean Machine, longest yard, authentic jersey, but this here is authentic Aikman. Yeah, it's the one over there you guys can't see. Let me see.
Maybe I can make it easier.
Reaction cam. This Emmett Smith one over there. I wore that at the vet back in '93 in a driving rain when he ran for 212 yards behind the knee. I'm hearing myself. Everything good?
That's because I'm trying to find Eastside Harold. I need his. This channel because I need his URL.
Hey, Angelica, how are you? See, you ask and you shall receive. She has entered the chat. Hey, Angelica, I just want to say, I think that Florida State got robbed. I think that's ridiculous. I don't care. I think it's ridiculous. I can't wait till they go to a bigger field because they should be in the friggin' college football playoff. That's just ridiculous. I don't agree with it. They won all their games. Everybody goes, oh, well, it'll be like a TCU type situation. I don't care that TCU got blowed out. They deserve to be there because of what they did. If you lose, you lose. Unless you're having no schedule. I like that, Clark Griswold. Yeah, Loyal, I got that late. I got that not too long ago. That's the hockey jersey. Yeah. Yeah, that was robbed. Spice Run. Shout out to the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. Preach. East side. He's looking. He's trying to take care of you. Listen, I'm not begrudging anybody who got in. I just telling you about the team who got screwed, and that was Florida State. Even Dion. I can't believe Dion. Wow, he gone. Jamar Chase.
And boom.
Wow.
My boy.
Wow.
I can't get it to work.
Crazy. East side has not been blocked. He'd take a cry tour around the whole wide web.
Okay, there. No, he shouldn't be now.
You should be good to go, East side.
Oh, Daddy. Oh, no. Don't start that shit, man. Don't start that shit. Daddy home. I'll block your ass and make sure you get back up on this mother humper.
Everybody said Cincinnati didn't have a shot. Well,
yeah. Who would have thought Green Bay had a shot last night? Although they get
just think, people. All right, Cincinnati's 5-6. If Jacksonville wins this game, they have our record, and they would be the number 1 seed in the AFC. That's crazy. Yeah. What's up, Eddie B? What's up, my man?
But see, here's where it's crazy.
They got jobbed. That's a fact.
You look at the teams that were playoff teams last year, and every year about 6 of them aren't the next year. Cincinnati looks like Buffalo won't be, although surprisingly Minnesota might be.
I will say that's one of the better coaching jobs.
Giants,
Minnesota, very impressive.
Buffalo. Those are all teams that aren't going to be playoff teams, or more likely won't be playoff teams. Maybe the wide receiver we brought in can find his way next year. Yeah.
Who's that?
I forget what his name is. You remember he's been out for like 3 years, or 4 years, drug suspension. Just got reinstated.
Martavius Bryant.
Yeah, Martavius Bryant. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to find his way at some point. Dude's a beast. So You know, he hadn't played NFL football in 4 or 5 years, so we'll see. Though he may not. You could look good in USFL, whatever, but big boy. Not many guys have his size and athleticism, but
yeah.
Daniel, what's up, my man? So if Cowboys can win the division by percentage points and Eagles lose 2 more games, they win the division too. All the Eagles have to do is lose 1 more, assuming we beat them.
And then we
got to win out. That's a definite. But if they finish tie, I saw on ESPN today where they said Dallas would have the percentage points. But I don't know. Don't hold me. That's exactly what I heard, though. Brad Harris can't stand the Packers, but my ex was from Green Bay. I was born in Iowa, but moved. Yeah, it's cold in Green Bay. I got a buddy who lives in La Crosse.
I remember we did a season opener in Green Bay community building. It used to be after New Orleans won the Super Bowl. The NFL was doing the kickoff in the Super Bowl champion city. Community buildback. First one was New Orleans, which was incredible because we had a couple of 30-foot long poor boy subs.
Ooh.
Shrimp poor boys. They were good. And it was hot as hell, even in September. I remember going to Green Bay, and it was like 68 degrees in August. I'm like, damn, it's kind of chilly. It's like, oh, this is hot. The people are like, yeah, this is hot out here. Yeah. Like, this shit is cold. I think Jalen Brooks is a baller.
Yeah, that's my guy. I'm telling you, that's why I was never on we had to go out and get a receiver kick. Once I liked Brooks ever since training camp. Just, you could tell, man. Dude is special. Just remember that name. Now, I don't know about Jalen Tolbert. I think he's good. I think they're both better than Michael Gallup. That's the sad part. Now, that doesn't mean I want to get rid of Gallup, but I think he ain't going, after this contract gets to a point where we can move on, I think that's what's probably going to happen. But Michael Gallup is a sweetheart of a guy, and he makes that catch you're not expecting him to make. But we need you to be more consistent, brother. Game in and game out, we need you. If the ball hits you in the hands or in the numbers, you got to catch it. He can make that circus catch, but a slant over the middle sometimes, he's scary because he'll drop it or it'll tip up. It's like those are the ones, like last year, 2 of those went off of Michael Gallup that caused, one before he got injured. And then it's, Dak threw an interception. It hit you in the hands, bro. You got to catch the ball.
His cap
What's up,
hit
Jeff Lee?
next year. Ouch.
Yeah, it's high next year.
$2.85 million.
What a nice
and
catch.
The dead money is 13. Damn. Because they also
wait a couple years.
25. Well, it's 15.8.
Wow.
And then it's 8.7 in dead money. Yeah, that was a screw the pooch contract right there.
That's why he's so happy. I like the kid. But Vinny, he's making a lot of money, man. We're kind of stuck. I think Green Bay lately is a surprise. Angelica, I really like that Jordan Love kid. He even said he earmarked that game now against Mahomes. He was making some throws.
He was a better quarterback on the field yesterday.
Yeah, and that's very impressive. Leroy says Gallup is a bum. I hate using that terminology, Leroy, because I really like the kid. And he does make that circus catch at big moments. But he's not consistent. That's his problem. And for the money he's making, he needs to be way more consistent. He's making triple of what
first cut.
Yeah,
and it would be $4.3 million for next year. But then you get the rest of it the following year, and she would save 9.5 for next year. I would.
What's up, Lola? How are you?
You may almost look at that and say maybe we keep Brandon Cooks and decide to move on from Michael Gallup, but I don't know. We got plenty of time to worry about that.
He's back. He's back in your chat. Here he is. You're welcome. East side.
Hey, East side.
He's there.
Cowboys, don't worry, baby. I forgive you. Okay.
Dear Mark, we know hot signed Minnesota in the winter, Coach Garrett, by Eddie B.
Eddie, I want to talk to you, Eddie.
I heard Coach Garrett is the hot name to go to one of the college programs.
Oh shit! I heard Kellen Moore was a hot for
him and him and the other guy. But they're both going to get jobs this offseason. That's funny. Supposedly, there's going to be upwards of 12 10 head coaching jobs this offseason.
New Orleans definitely.
10 maybe head coaching jobs. We may finally lose Dan Quinn. I don't know. I don't know that he would go. Jerry will. It's funny. They'll pay that as long as they don't hit the cap. They'll pay them some coaches.
Do you want to go to a cesspool? Because you think about like going to the Raiders. Is that really better than being at the Cowboys and being considered like a god?
No, I don't know. I would say this though, Mark. You're a very driven person. If you get to the pinnacle against Tom Brady and you have a 20-point lead or whatever the hell you had in the Super Bowl and you lose it, that leaves a sour taste in your mouth. You can bet your butt he will coach again before he retires. So that's why we got to win the Super Bowl and then he can go do his thing. Everybody's happy.
But here's actually the other side of the
fence. Good night, Cassie.
I used to do a lot of big construction jobs. We built an 80,000 square foot warehouse. I used to build Bassett furniture stores and stuff. Used to have 20 employees that worked for me, and been a general contractor that's run these big projects. And I hate to say it, but I don't like that. I am happier than shit to be there sanding floors and rebuilding the house, and it's just me.
Sand the floor.
It's like sand on, sand off. Okay. But and there's something to be said about Dan Quinn, and you see the excitement and the joy that he has.
Yeah, I know.
They're working with the players as opposed to being the head coach.
I would hope you're right. I would hope you're right, because I think that's where he's at his best.
And there's some guys that are better coordinators than head coaches. It's just like you can be a great player, but doesn't mean you're going to be a great coach.
I don't know that he's a god like Leroy. I'm kind of with Leroy. I don't know if they think he's a god.
Oh, okay. I tell you what, go back to 2020 and Mike Nolan. Okay.
Yeah, compared to Mike Nolan, he is a god.
And Mike Nolan, okay?
FYI.
Go back to what's his name? Before him. Oh my God.
Oh,
Rod
yeah.
Okay.
Rod Marinelli, who didn't want a good player. He didn't want a good player.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's a god in comparison to those guys.
What movie?
Thomas Garrett. What's
when
up,
somebody
Thomas?
asks you, are you a
Lee.
god? You say yes. Ghostbusters. Are you a god? Yes, I'm a god. Wax on, wax off. Pause.
Here we go.
More. Oh, yeah. Let me hear it. I know you got the drop.
What's that?
Here we go. I want to hear it.
Oh, I forgot. I did get that. Shit. Where? I don't even know where I put it.
How'd you record that one?
Third down, more manageable.
Here's what you can do. You got to be careful when you do it because you got to make sure you get the right one.
CeeDee Lamb. This time, CeeDee Lamb.
But what you can do is you can copy the URL for a video, a YouTube video, and you go to a YouTube converter, YouTube or YouTube MP3 to converter, and you convert it to just a soundtrack. So somebody had that out there. Here we go. So I zip that in the same way I got. Oh, wait a minute. Finish here. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, well, I have.
So I converted and downloaded it.
Yeah, I go to a place, but they don't have all of them. It's through my Stream Deck. I forget what it's called, but I have a website. I can get a ton of drops. I have the same.
Finish him.
Yeah, I played it too. The same finish him.
Finish him.
You actually sound just as good as that.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Oh boy, Jags trying to get the score here. They seem to be fired up here. They would want to be.
I want to get that Troy Aikman one.
Which one?
I can't even say it. It's rather dirty, but he didn't mean nothing by it. I have to find it. I forget exactly what it was, but it was funny.
Is it worse than ass?
Yeah, this one here. Let me see. I think I found it. Here.
Okay.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Oh no, it's like he starts to come and then he pulls out. It's been a long time since I've seen a hole that big. When they're running.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Yeah, but I can't find the whole one. That's all. That's all they have.
I've had elbow tendonitis for years. I know how you feel, Mark. Damn, sugar daddy. And I need this arm. It's kind of crazy. I've had this heating pad that's for it's USB one. My wife, it's made for actually the wrist because it's actually got like a thumb hole and you wrap it around. But I've had it on the elbow. It's helped some, but I've been using decafenate on it and taking Tylenol like crazy and icing it. And it's just like, sometimes I'll reach out and it's just like somebody just stuck a knife in it. And Trevor running for his life and incomplete. 3rd and 9. What's up? Dem Boys Kicks, what's going on? So I did a poll yesterday on whether or not I should be here or the Red Brick House of the Gate.
Mark.
And,
you can't be home. I'm sorry.
That's where 73% said I need to be at the Red Brick House.
Man. You cannot.
But I'll be letting down like Dem Boys Kicks, man, and DMB.
Sorry. I love Dem Boys Kicks, but Dem Boy not good mojo right now. Sorry.
Well, we could have a big sleepover at the Red Brick House. I did it.
Well, then again,
guys trip to
I'm playing Dem Boy Kicks. You can Mark and do whatever he wants. If you do lose, though.
Oh, God.
Then we have a problem, Dem Boy. You might want to just, wait till they lose, then show up to Mark's house. There you go. Wait till they lose when you're not there. If we win out, we'll see you next year.
Just pack your shit and move to Waynesboro.
Leroy, I do. Hold up. I have one up there. Hold up. I'll show it to you. I do have one up there. He's up near the football gods, the 8 beer. I actually like it.
I wonder if he's still crying.
Here we go.
It's funny because I've sent Philly a couple of messages today, and I haven't heard from him. Strangely enough.
He's not sending you videos about how bad they were?
No. Shaq Leonard signs, chooses Eagles over the Cowboys.
Touchdown. Wow. We got a barn burner here.
Yeah.
I told you I like the higher scoring game. You're like, I like the under. I'm like, I don't think so.
I'm still trying to think. After seeing the Eagles get dismantled by the 49ers and seeing the Cowboys, how do you make that choice? Why do you look and see that defense that's been underachieving all season? How do you look and say, yeah, I want to join those guys? Does that make any sense to you?
No, it doesn't. It does not. Oh, here you go. I found it.
But then he pulls out, and it's just hard. It's been a while since he's
right
seen a hole that
cheek.
big. He almost didn't know what to do. Josh Bynes has been coming all night long, but then he pulls out, and it's just hard. It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big. He almost didn't know what to do.
What's that? I love weed. I was just talking about you. Welcome, welcome. Leroy was saying how he liked the jerseys. And I said, I love weed got me the Polk High Al Bundy jersey.
Well, Wow, Dak and Brock Purdy have the exact same
Yes.
QBR.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier today. Yep.
75.6.
Very close. Brock
Dak
leads him in yards per attempt or yards per completion, I think it is, but they're virtually identical. He has a few more yards than Dak, but
he's 1/10 of a percentage
point
of completion percentage, but Dak's got him on TDs.
Eddie B, that game took a lot out of him. He'll be back spewing big time for the Cowboy game. You know that.
Everybody's saying Red Brick House, man. What's DMV going to be? What DMV is going to be at? Oh, that's right. DMV is going to be at. He's going to Dallas. I forgot. I've got an interesting proposition here. Actually, it's DMV. You know, Atlanta is not that far down the road. It's about 6 hours from my house. And if the Cowboys are playing the first round of the playoffs in Atlanta.
Well, that's not bad. What up, Thomas? Thanks for stopping by.
Road trip? I mean, I don't know if we'll get tickets, but to be in the city.
Why wouldn't you get tickets?
I'm just saying, but it might be hard to get. Might be more than, this is broke-ass media.
Hotlanta?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you get the guys to go with you, DMV, and the crew. I don't know, man. If I go there, I'd want to somehow get to the game. But, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. We got the draft.
You could invite Mystic to the Red Brick House.
Mystic is coming.
Shit.
Oh, no. I won't bring him there. I think
you might have some of the, you might have some people in the graves roll over.
He's
Mark, I'm in Atlanta. We can tell Cole's Cowboys in Atlanta, bro.
He wards off evil.
Cole's Cowboys said he's in Atlanta.
I know. We got a place to stay, Cole.
Hey,
Cole, you got a nice pad there.
I've seen the nice piano set. Yeah. He's got a big house. Cole's like, oh shit. I ain't trying to have these Bamas in my house.
Every time he's there, they lose.
Who?
Leroy says we need dem boy kicks at Mark's home to watch a game. What, are you a Cowboy fan or no?
Kiana says,
Leroy
did you hear
may not be a Cowboy fan.
The excuses from Joy and Shady today about the Shingles? Yeah. Yeah, we could go to Cole's Cowboys house and do a live stream from there.
There you go. I bet you could play
we'd really piss somebody off then, wouldn't we?
Hotlanta.
No pizzle, no cop pizzle. Okay. Dem Boys Kicks. Did I read your message? Let me go back and see Dem Boys Kicks.
No way.
You're going to Dallas too. Oh well, shit. Okay.
Who? Dem Boys Kicks.
Dem Boys Kicks and DMV. Well, damn. Nobody invited me. You see how they do me? Oh, wow. Interception.
There it is.
That's the game changer right there.
Tried to be cute is right.
Oh, well, damn. They going to the game. Okay. All right. Shit. Then I might just go ahead and stay down there then. Hell. Okay. We going. Well, definitely take some good luck with you, man.
Have fun, man. I don't know that I wear the military jersey.
Bro.
I'm playing with you, dem boy. Have fun.
Damn. Wow.
My buddy here, Stan, he's staying at my house. He's recovering from open heart surgery. He wanted for me and him he was going to pay for me and him to go to Dallas and fly there and go to the game because he's an Eagle fan. I told him no. Shit. I told him no. Yeah. So I had a chance.
Yeah. This is the other point here. Shout out to
Chuck. Akon. They will hang out. The Mystic.
But here's I remember one of the games early this season where Purdy had over 300 yards, 321 yards passing, but he had like 201 yards in yards after catch. And so Purdy had 200 yards passing from receivers, yards after catch, mostly from wide receiver screens. Yeah. he's got guys that are making hay on screens. It's not that he's throwing the ball down the field. Damn, he stuck Ridley to keep him from going in. I thought Ridley was getting the touchdown there.
Felix Rojas. I've never been at AT&T. I've been by there. We were at the Walmart next to it, but I had never been inside AT&T yet. I'll get there.
That play reminded me of
Possibly next year. Maybe this year. Nah, I won't be there this year. I'm still thinking, Mark. I took off 2 weeks in the summer during training camp. I'm debating on, I know what you said. I don't know that I want to go to California. I might go, thinking about going to Dallas when they come back home. Maybe take in a preseason game and stay, they have the indoor practices at the Star.
See, Willie, I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up. Let me see, Willie.
I completely agree that Joe Montana is the GOAT, then followed by Dan Marino, then Roger Staubach to me. But in that offense in today's game, I keep saying today's game, Brock Purdy is the second coming. Oh, Brock Purdy.
Willie, can you repost it? Because I can't find it. Touchdown. There we go.
Billy D. We also have to remember Purdy didn't play well, missing Debo and Williams, but overall he's been very good. That's the thing. Everybody wants to elevate everybody, but when you don't have your weapons, all of a sudden they stink. Nah, it's a team game. But anyway, Mark,
because remember, that was a knock on Dak. It was like, well, he can't put the team on his back and elevate him. It's like, if you don't have people there, and see, this is where they're making the argument that the other people are wrong. I'm hearing, of course, they had such a tough game against Buffalo. It was late and it was overtime, and they're missing Dallas Goedert. How many times have we been missing Tyron Smith over the last 6 years? How many times have we been missing like wide receivers and Tony Pollard, and Zeke's been hyperextended knee? And come on, man.
Well, that's what, I forgot to go back to that. I don't want to hear about injuries because, we won a road game with a skeleton crew. I don't care. Mark, it's hard to win a road playoff game in this league. And we're going to do it again this year because most likely we're going to be the 5th seed. We're going to have to go to the NFC South, and we're not going to get any credit for winning a road playoff game.
So, as the Eagles are crying and saying that they played a overtime game, how come when we played a Monday night game in the playoffs last year, on the road, and then had to go to San Francisco, nobody ever says, well, the Cowboys had to play on a short week.
I just hope we can win a game.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Oh, the Cowboys are chokers, and we lost our running back. Okay, so San Francisco, well, you lost your quarterback, so, okay. Well, Tony Pollard was almost as important as our quarterback because we had no other weapons other than CeeDee Lamb. So we played on a short week. We lost one of our star players last year. A guy was averaging 5.6 yards a touch, and it's just Dak choked. Did I get that right?
You did.
Queen Bell says because they don't care about us. That's why. Come on, man. Eagles. Go tell it to somebody who cares. We're Cowboy fans. We don't care about your sorrows.
I want to say it was Felix. Felix really wants. Felix, says you, right, buddy? You want to.
Rojas?
Yeah, I think he wants us to, or he wants you to do he said me too. We'll see.
What?
He wants, I think he lives in Washington, D.C. area. He wants to go.
I think we're going to do, and I know Pamela,
I think it was Felix.
A friend of hers are going to the game. I think we're going to, I'm not going to do as big. I'm not going to take the big screen TV and everything. That's just too much. And I broke 2, mind you, from a couple of years ago. Yeah. trying to take a 65-inch TV, get it
Yeah.
over there, get it hooked up, take the generator and stuff. I think we'll do a little more bare bones where we're just going to cook and eat, and we're not worried about it, because we've been getting in trouble lately on tailgating during the game. You're actually not supposed to, and now it's new ownership, so we don't know how they'll
Right.
respond to it.
Well, remember
Although
the year I
they
was
may
there,
just
they
be
actually
happy that people are going to the game, because at this point the Commander season is well over and done.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure it was Felix, but somebody was saying, "Oh, you coming out?" I think, yeah, maybe Johnny Pena, maybe it was. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Coyote says the Dak hate is mostly from fans of teams he stomped. They're just crybabies. No, a lot of it's from Cowboy fans too.
It's funny. This junk sounds like a Hollywood movie. Game time, right?
Just packed portable monitors. And the other thing was, last year, man, the Wi-Fi was awful. It was
I
so
didn't go
bad.
last year.
It was so bad that you had your tickets on your phone, and it had to actually read the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And it's like my phone couldn't pick up the Wi-Fi, the tickets for everybody. I'm just like,
well, the year I went, it was 2 years ago. It was great. I thought the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi was good. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Every state has problems. Nowhere is perfect. You're right about that. Cincinnati without Joe Burrow is playing pretty good.
It's Cowboys week, Vinny, and you know, I mean, it's Eagle week. It's Cowboy week in Philly.
Pam, let me ask you, Pamela, have you been to FedEx before? And I'm looking forward to meeting you, Pamela. Usually, and I'll probably get tickets as always in the red zone lot. That's the best one. Toilet bowl does not have hot water. It's just a dump.
Leroy, it's a good time.
But here's the thing. Here's what I will say that's been great about it is meeting people like Queen Bella. We met her. She was there at the game last year.
Of course, I didn't go last year.
Of course,
I'll bring the Mystics. So
and seeing Rio crying and exiting real quick because they get their ass handed. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that?
The year I went, you allowed Rio to jump at the head of the line. But I brought good luck. We smoked the left hand up that day. Last year, you guys lost.
Hey, Mark, did I hear about FedEx? What did I hear about FedEx? Well, it's a dump. I know that. What else about it?
Kiana, what's up, Kiana?
Tailgate probably ending at FedEx to fight. I hadn't heard that. Oh my God! Don't tell me that.
No, they're not going to end it. Them boy kicks.
If you can't tailgate, shit.
Nobody gonna go. William Tilton, I really hope Randy's okay. I think he's blocked me from everything. I don't know. I tried to look him up, but Mark took me and Randy to a downtown Washington D.C. It was really cool, but we went right by RFK. They should they should put the new stadium there. That would be perfect.
Tailgating guy to FedEx. Teams try to steer tailgaters towards red zone parking lot, which opens an hour. Yeah, that's where we always go, is red zone lot. I don't see anything about
more money too.
They'll try and do it later.
I think it's $50 a ticket for red zone. I think.
Yeah, it was buying it from them directly. I need to find out if they. Although looking at tickets, tickets right now were, like the club level we were in was like 150 right now, which is not bad. I mean, shit.
I actually thought that was great. The year I went 2 years ago was beautiful, but it was early on in the year too. It was in November. This last game of the year,
last year it was actually good because it was cold last year, and being on the club level, you can go inside, and that's where most of everybody sat, except for me, like a dumbass. I sat out there in the cold. Let's see, ticket. Let me just look real quick. But definitely, because you don't want to be in the cave, which is below the club level, because that's where the pipes break.
That's where the sewage leaks all over you.
And actually, the game, there's no
date
yet. They haven't actually said the date for it just yet. So, club level, $142.
Wow. I think the year I went, it was
club level 139. This is section 339. That's like about the 20-yard line.
That's kind of where we were.
Yeah. Actually, shit, this is the 30-yard line. 38 tickets from 167. 40-yard line, 109.
Yeah, but you were dealing with somebody, and you even got a better deal.
Now here's the thing too. But this is on Ticketmaster, of course, which you got to pay like fees, $25 or $40 a ticket fee.
Yeah.
I was buying them directly from the Commanders, in which case there's no extra fee.
Right.
So yeah, club level tickets. You figure about $220. Buying them directly right there, so that's not bad.
There's an app called TickPick. When me and you went to Canton, that's what I used. And what you see is
what did you say? There's an app called what?
TickPick.
Oh, I thought
Picket. TickPick.
I was like, is that ass ball?
TickPick. I bought it when we went to Canton, and what you see is what you pay. There's no fees. So
I wish things in life were like that. There's nothing worse than looking at a plane ticket and it's like, oh, okay, it's $390, and by the time you check out,
cheap asses who want to fly Spirit. Sorry, I won't. I'll pay extra. I like my Southwest. I know Southwest doesn't go everywhere. This nickel and diming you for every little bag is BS. I'll just pay a flat fee and be done with it. Sorry.
I used to think that JetBlue was good until I got that flight training camp.
I was like, they were bought up by, or they bought
Spirit or something. That had a Spirit feel to that shit.
Triple. TickPick will send
Pamela
you
said
something.
she's been a Cowboy fan since she was a kid. But have you been?
You got to take a shot after you get it.
Oh my God! But Rhonda, I didn't know you were in here, Rhonda. I thought you would have been knocked out from yesterday. Bow chicka bow wow.
What happened?
Huh? Oh, she said I didn't shout her out. This makes me very emotional. I'm really needy tonight. After all I heard that your hubby was doing, I figured that you know,
lucky.
Needy would be the last thing.
Hamburger.
And tomorrow is my wife's birthday. Oh, she said years ago. Okay, so Pamela, remember how bad it probably was years ago? It's like 10 times worse. The stadium is literally falling apart. It's just bad. But there's lots of Cowboy fans, and we definitely will be deep. Don't shout me out. I'm really needy right now. Okay. Rhonda. I'm sorry, Rhonda. It's Brian's fault. It's that damn voodoo.
I'm not doing it.
I keep my eye over there watching to see if he's like creeping out of the box over there.
He's not out of the box. He's been
I don't know, man. Are you sure about that?
There he is. Woo!
Heyday of flying is in the rearview mirror. One day they will hand you a lawn chair when boarding. No, what it'll be is one day it'll be bicycle seats is what they'll have for you. So they can really pack you in there.
The league needs to step in and do something about MetLife Field. Far too many serious injuries are happening there. The problem is with MetLife, it's concrete under there. So, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, Den Boys Kicks, they may be talking about doing that in the future. But at the moment, they're not. Now, the big question will be is when will they, what time will the game be? Because they haven't set that. That was one of the ones that could be flexed. So no date or time has been set for that. It was a 4:00 kickoff last time, and it was cold as shit by the time the game was over.
Yeah.
I don't know that I really want to go to a football game and get into a swimming pool.
I know. I was just looking at that. That's when you know you're in Jacksonville. You're in Duval.
But Jacksonville is
my
like
son get a
rest
wrench.
of Florida. It's not quite as warm as
I'll take care of him, Vinny.
When the Eagles played New England in the Super Bowl, I think it was 2004, when McNabb tossed his McNuggets, it was cold. It was chilly at that Super Bowl. So Den Boys Kicks and DMV will be in Dallas. I forgot about that. Shout out to you guys, man. I wish I was going to Dallas this year. Yeah, Den Boy Kicks. See, in Den Boy Kicks, he's skinny too. So he doesn't have that fat layer to stay warm. I know your ass is cold. Been a Cowboys fan ever since I can remember. I'm 54 years old now. Shout out to you, Wilkes County boy. All right, we're into the fourth quarter. We're coming down the home stretch. Thoughts on the Eagles game while I got you here, because we haven't had conversations in quite a while like this, man. It's nice to be back on set with you here. What's your thoughts on the Eagles? Are the Eagles going to go crazy and up there in Pennsylvania this week?
They're nervous as heck this week. They really turned on a dime, kind of like how Philly 500 did, where he just said the Eagles stink. The defense stinks. They're leaking. They're leaking oil, but you can bet that they're going to come out early and they're going to maybe go right down and score. But I think if we put up 40 points, we can win. Yeah, we're going to win the game. But they're panicking here, and if we win, it'll even be more so. They know. That's why I was kind of hoping we would get Shaq Leonard to just make it that much worse. Now they got a little bit of momentum. They did something. So I don't know, but they're a little bit worried, Mark.
So I wonder if Dallas Goedert is going to be ready to go, and will they sign Zach Ertz? And the fact that he made a point of saying he didn't want to be signed by the Cowboys. We didn't want your ass to begin with.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Really?
The Eagles need to get investigated for collusion. Goddard gets hurt, and all of a sudden Ertz wants a buyout. I'm sure Shane Steichen had nothing to do with Leonard going to his old team and boss. Yeah, they're trying to get him.
I already took care of him, Coyote.
What does Zach Ertz's numbers look like?
I used to pass FedEx once a week, make a delivery. The Whole Foods on the street was trash back then. Yeah, Dirty Sanchez. I'm used to the vet from back in the day in Philly. I didn't think it was that bad, but You
hold up. Wait. See. Okay, so here's the thing. Right now, this is kind of crazy. Okay, so Eagle fans are thinking that Zach Ertz is a savior. Bring our boy back home. We're gonna get Zach Ertz, and we're gonna get of course Shaq. Zach, he's played in 7 games this year. He's got 27 receptions for 187 yards.
Yeah,
6.9 yards per reception. I know that they have quarterback problems, but damn, that's worse than Jason Witten his last year.
Well, he was turned down by his ex-coach in Baltimore. They said thanks, but no thanks, and that was John Harbaugh, who, so he may not get picked up by, Oh, that was sketch.
He had
Vinny, they'll probably get Zach Ertz too, but that's the least of my concern. I know, Elena, you come to play. Nothing wrong with that.
See, that's one of those ones that's a name signing, because that's a name you remember. You remember when they won the Super Bowl, how instrumental he was, but that was several years ago, and that's not the same guy. Yeah, Wilkes County boy. I remember that. I remember that year. I remember that game beating the Washington Redskins, and because Washington was a playoff team that year. Hurts can take a hit, but he's on the downslope of his career. Without a doubt, he's on the downslope. Eastside Herald
28-21 Jaguars.
Like
William. Philly D. He wasn't with the Eagles.
Damn, that was a nice pass.
If he wasn't, that's my bad. But he did say he likes who he had, because they were one of the teams that were thought, since they lost Mark Andrews, to be in the market for Zach Ertz, but they said thanks, but no thanks. Are you going 11? Brad, I don't know. Oh, no, actually, I can't go on. It'll be later in the day tomorrow. I got to take my man to a couple doctor's appointments. I'm off tomorrow, then I'm back to work on Wednesday. So I got to take Stan to a couple doctor's appointments, and I got to get a haircut, and then I'll be home. So.
All right. All of a sudden, they're in scoring range here.
Mixon is going off.
And Jamar Chase. Look at that. Boom. First down. Surprisingly, we thought this was going to be an ass game.
Yeah,
We thought Jacksonville was going to blow their ass out. And here it is. Cincinnati with Browning is playing.
How's Mozzie Smith? Randy warned y'all. Yeah, Mozzie's not doing too hot right now. It's not that he's playing bad. It's just not used. He ain't used to what he's expected in the NFL. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it does take time. He's getting some playing though. He's getting some run. The Bengals on a drive.
What he needs to do is take the doll back.
You did, Eddie B.
Chuck Ronda, he did come back over here talking shit.
Who's that?
Probably East Side. Crickets. Eagles chats are eating them alive, especially their defending.
Well, we've been saying that for quite a while.
I know I have been, because when the Commanders...
I'll be on later in the afternoon, Vinny. Maybe 3 o'clock tomorrow. Maybe I'll do something. We've been saying it for a while, though. I mean,
nice play.
We could pull up the. Let's see here. Let me see real quick.
Rhonda, you got some weird stuff on your channel. Eastside pot meat of kettle black. I mean, pot called kettle, or whatever the saying is, shit. Rhonda said, I'm looking for new subscribers, but you're not one of them. Eastside. Thanks, but no thanks, bro.
All right, here we go.
Be better next season. 3rd down and 3 for the surprising Bengals that are hanging tight. Had they not turned the ball over in the red zone, oh, dude, you got to hold on to that. Jamar Chase, damn. Clean Bella, I just might send him another one just for you. Damn.
This is crazy, Mark. I'm looking at the NFL Defensive Player of the Year odds.
Micah.
Myles Garrett is a plus 155. Followed by Micah Parsons, that's plus 175. Right on his heels.
I saw another one that had actually my head.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on which.
Yeah, and then T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt is a plus 4,000, and Deron Bland is actually 3rd, plus 1,000. It's been a long time since we had 2 guys.
Yes, I've seen him on YouTube, and Deron Bland is in the mix too.
Yeah, plus 1,000. Yep.
So it's kind of crazy that you got 2 defensive players on the MVP. At least list conversation. And the fact that you got a quarterback that right now is up there too. Although kicking and screaming wise, the talking heads that they don't want to believe it. After trashing him forever, that's awful close.
Eagles defense averages, they actually sit 18th in the league. They average 341 yards against.
You know what's funny? Is usually Philly 500 is doing these live streams.
I wonder if he's okay. Hopefully he's okay.
He might have taken it pretty hard. He is not live.
Well, give him a text. See how he's doing. Well, you said you did.
I have been. I haven't heard from him.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
Wow. We
got a game here.
We have a game. Correct. DK is a beast. Bland wasn't ready for him. When they put Gilmore on him, he played way better. Philly 500 is working, says Leroy.
Is he?
What's he do? He's in sanitation? No, he's in...
Something with gas, I think.
I'm sure he's got gas. Today, especially. After watching that, that'll upset anybody's stomach. Drink some warm soda. That'll settle you up, Philly. Don't say that, Dirty Sanchez.
I can only imagine what a Dirty Sanchez said. I need a blue. Chuck says he needs a blue wrench. Somebody gave him a job. Missing the voodoo doll and Joe Boo.
I can't believe we got a Carter. I wanted Gonzalez because I didn't think he would drop that far. Oh, he dropped. Remember, I was there. That was my worst nightmare. Now he's crying on the sideline.
He's crying. There's no crying.
I don't know. A little suspect there.
Oh, boy. His response to it was, the people in Philly got my back. What did that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Not for long. You keep crying.
I'm serious. Eagle fans, man, they'll turn on you faster than a Cowboy fan in a minute.
They were booing. Yeah, and that's one thing about the Eagle fans, and not a lot of people understand, but they let their players know. Some people can handle it, some players can handle it, and some players come and go because they can't handle it, but they will boo you. They will show you their discontent if they don't like what's happening. They were running into the tunnel at halftime, and they were getting booed. That keeps those players in line, or some players are just prima donnas and doesn't want to. If you're playing like ass, you deserve to get booed. But not everybody thinks that way.
High-scoring game?
Yeah, he did.
Cowboys?
Bobby. I don't think it was from a football game, though. Did Dak ever cry for a football game?
He cried when he broke his leg.
Yeah, I knew that.
I mean, he was tearing up, but the way that shit looked, I was crying. Shit
was sticking the wrong way.
What if the Cowboys blow out the Eagles, too? What if that happens? What if the Cowboys do like the 49ers?
Well, if that happens, Bobby will tell you. We've already talked about it today. There'll be panic city around here. They will be bailing. They will be going after the coach. They will be saying all kinds of things. They already hate both coordinators at this point, especially Sean Desai, the defensive coordinator. They hate him.
What do I think about the game so far? I'll be honest, I have not been watching it as intensely as I would if it were the Eagles or the Cowboys, but it's been a really good game. I mean, the fact that it's tied up, we're in the fourth quarter, and we got 28-28. That's not a bad game. What the heck is it?
I really think the Cowboys will make a statement Sunday. James Strand, welcome, my man.
I hope so. I would love. There's nothing that would make.
Elena. We dream.
It's to see them punk them.
Hope.
I would let it, because we know we'd see this.
What?
I fire out. Fucking fire them. What an idiot!
I can't believe I'm blowing up over here.
We don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me?
I don't want Justin Jefferson.
Yes.
Jefferson, he's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I'd fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You can take him.
Yep. I'd fire his. If the Eagles lost that game, they would go crazy. You know, they would literally lose their damn mind. What's my prediction for the score? It's a little early in the week to say that, but I actually think the Cowboys are going to win big in that game. Am I crazy on that one?
I think the Eagles are going to come out and punch us in the mouth early, but I think we win by 10 points. I think maybe Eagles come back and make it a game at the end. I don't see us losing. I just don't. If we lose, then we don't deserve it. I'm sorry. If we lose on Sunday night, 14-game winning streak at home, everything on the line, sometimes you got to beat the guy who's talking his shit in your face, saying you haven't beaten anybody. Well, then just go beat them. It's like going to the playground and finding a big boy and beating their ass.
Whatever goes down, 3rd and 8. You know what it'll be is, well, the San Francisco 49ers put out the blueprint and things and softened them up and things. And the Eagles really aren't that good at team. Because you already saw now, today, it was funny because now what we've been saying about their defense, now all of a sudden, well, their defense has been kind of suspect. And it's like, yeah, we've been saying that all season long. Now you guys are just getting the drift of that. You haven't seen that when the Commanders score 31?
Right.
Come on, man.
Michael Dana. Nah, it's game time. Brian Mark Holmes and their dolls. Oh, wait.
Illegal gave him a first down.
My doll fell. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Get me the stage.
I'm sorry. Damn. I'm sorry.
Damn. Nice strike by Trevor.
The Mystic. There he is. Ooh. None of the Padres.
Gotta be positive. Eagles are going to be tired, and Dallas will have more energy and will be well rested for the game.
Eagles have a week. Yeah. Come on. Stop it with the tired. The Eagles had a week.
They're going to be crying because, well, San Francisco got, 3 extra days, and then Dallas.
That's what happens sometimes. Last year, it seemed like the Eagles were always playing ahead of us, getting those extra days. That's just the way the schedule works.
Well, it seems
Dallas
like
looked tired too, Mark, in that Seattle game.
Yeah.
Their defense was worn out. I was watching sounds of the sidelines, and Hankins goes, "Here we go again. 5 days later, we're back at it." Mm-hmm. That's a 300. I don't know how big he is. How big is he? 340?
Yeah, he's a big man.
You know how hard it is to get your body ready to roll? Normally, they say it takes 3 days for you not to feel pain.
42 to 28. I would love that.
28 more yards. Chuck's got fantasy.
First and 15. Jags aren't supposed to be struggling against the Bengals without Joe Burrow.
But Dallas overcame and win the game. Bobby Alexander. What happened to Hurts? Was it concussion protocol or another medical malfunction? I think he got his bell wrong. Higgins needed a touchdown, and I win 200. All right, there you go, Chuck. Let's go. Let's go, T. Oof. Oh, he got clocked. Look at this hit, Mark.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
And he popped right up.
And that's another thing. Everybody was up in arms about that hit on the sideline. Do you guys get annoyed with these players who try and get greedy and tiptoe down the sideline? That hit wasn't that bad. That one pop on the sideline, not the one,
And it's hard to judge that. You know,
But I mean,
it's
he
one
didn't
thing.
go right out of bounds. They
No,
threw the flag, and I didn't think that was a good flag. Mixon's going off for you. My son's got Mixon. Yeah,
third
me
down.
too, Philly D. I hate Thursday night games. I hadn't really been on. Normally, I would hop on with Mark, but Mark, he kind of kicked me to the curb and wanted to do his own
Do what?
thing. No, I'm joking. No, we just, it's Mark will tell you, it's hard doing those Thursday games. It was an opportunity. Normally, I'm working all day and I'm exhausted, and that just makes it that much worse to stream. I was off today,
This is the
so
hardest time of the year for you too, isn't it?
yeah, I was off today, so that's why I have energy. So I'm off tomorrow too.
Don't forget your mailman at Christmas time
You'd
now.
be surprised, Mark.
Trevor gets sacked.
Was she
Oh,
sleeping?
he's hurt. Is Trevor hurt?
Oof. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh shit, he went down.
Oh, that's a flag.
Oh, and he's pounding oh, he knows it's bad.
Nah, it's probably high ankle.
He does.
Oh,
That's high ankle. Yeah, he got
yeah.
stepped and it got bent backwards.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's not a broken tibia.
It looks like the ankle.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's not a broken tibia, but ooh, that looks sketch.
Oh,
This is why, people, Philly
shit.
D. This is why I said get Jalen out of the effing game the other night. This is why.
Damn.
Now, obviously, this is a 28-28 game, so this is different. But that can happen on any friggin' play, especially
One play away.
So it's like that's the
I'm gonna grab
need
some water. I'll be right back.
Eddie, you don't really. We don't know, man. That could be. That's ACL. Ouch. Ooh, I hope not. I do not want to see that. For him, I do not want to see that. Victor Maldonado torn, really. Bride Guy, 49ers own Philly. Facts. They own us too, Bride Guy. I hate to say it. 49ers we're their bitches for now. Let's go Bengals, East Side. Damn, hopefully it's just I hope not, Eddie. I hope it's not the knee. No, that was dumb having Hurts in as starters. It was a bloodbath. It just made no sense, man. I didn't want to see that. That's his pride, but put your pride aside, man. You'll learn to live to fight another day. I really do. Like, when this is over, if you guys got time, go watch on Dallas Cowboys. Pull up the Dallas Cowboys YouTube channel and watch the sounds of the sideline. At the beginning of it, the ref walks up to Dak before the game, and they're talking about life and stuff. He goes, be careful out there. And Dak's like, or get down. I think he said, get down, Dak, or whatever. The ref told him before the game. And he says, yeah, I'm not about, getting hurt. Dak has to prehab all year round just to be able to play, let alone run around. That's how bad his leg was. So, that was a rough one. I don't know why Eddie he was in. Wilkes County boy don't look good at all. I hope he's okay. Me too, Ruben Walls. That's not good. Fuck. Excuse my language. Oh, that could be the knee, though. How it turns. Oh, I hope it's not the knee. He knew right away. That sucks. Yes, Chuck, he did. Yes, is that what he did? He told him to slide. Yeah, I love that. I'm actually go back and watch it again. He missed it. Missed it. When it rains, it pours. Not good, Alan Williams. Not good at all. He knew right away.
Oh, shit.
What's the matter?
My downstairs refrigerator ice maker in the back of it is leaking because I've got water on the floor of that laundry room. So they missed the field goal. How bad did it look for Trevor?
Not good.
Did they didn't bring a card out for him, did they?
No, but he couldn't hardly put any weight on it. So I'll be curious to see if it's a broken ankle or if it's a knee. Look.
Oh, shit.
What is that, Mark?
Why don't we get the cart for him?
It's Jacksonville. They can't afford a cart. They'll bring out the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile from base.
Wow. To me, that's ridiculous to see him walking like that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because you may be doing more damage to it. Wow.
No, but he needed help getting back to the locker room. Yeah, it's not good, people.
That's okay. That's when you literally are just about carrying him.
Yeah. If it's high ankle, he's out. Probably the rest of the regular season. You think it's the knee, Eddie B?
I think that was the ankle. I mean, the way he got stepped on there,
But
and then
saw though, Mark. You saw the pressure, how the leg was contorted and the foot down. It could be the knee, like not the ACL, but the lateral collateral, maybe the LCL. It could be something like that.
Magruder's already tweeted, man, I hope Trevor Lawrence recovers quickly.
Oh, look at this. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
All they need, shit. All they need is a field goal. The guy stepped on it, and then it was twisted. He stepped. I'm looking at it again a couple of times.
Yeah, Chuck, that was stupid.
I think it was the ankle.
The reporters asked Sirianni that question why he was still in the game. He said they were going to fight till the end. That's just dumb. You got to protect the player from himself. That's the main thing. You got to say, no, I'm your coach, and go take a seat. He may be pissed and, hide his helmet, do whatever. So.
Especially after he went to the locker room getting his brain checked.
Exactly.
That's what you get with a punk-ass coach.
But the raccoon don't care. And that's Sirianni. He looks like a raccoon with them black eyes.
He looks like a freaking vampire.
Or that too.
His face is like pale, like he's has never seen the light of day. It's like I swear he looks like a freaking vampire.
He's Italian too. He probably gets dark in the summer. Maybe not.
Wow.
Punk ass coach Mike Rogers, 100%.
No.
Flags. There's enough flags there.
Yeah.
Purdy was still in the game. That was dumb, too. I saw him get hit around, too, Vinny. That was stupid. If you notice, Dallas don't play around. They get a big lead. Yeah, just think about that for a second. Dak leads the league in TD passes.
He looks like Brian's doll. Oh, shit. Damn.
I think this is better looking now. Think about that, Mark.
Oh, man.
How many times has Dak sat out the fourth quarter this year? How many?
Oh, shit. 5 games.
So if you figure he's leading the league in
That's like a
touchdowns
whole
with 26.
game and then some.
He's leading the league with 26 touchdowns. There would be more if he wasn't still in the game and in blowouts.
This thing's going to overtime. You know that, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. No, it's not. Cincinnati. Oh, wait. Well, 3rd and 22? Yeah,
they got the sack. Okay. They ain't scoring on that. They're not getting the first down on this.
They don't need to get the first down.
They can get to 10 yards.
Sirianni looks like broke down Chucky. See if you can get your phone to see what happened in the Eagle game. He's questionable to return.
Questionable.
Siri, what was the score of the Eagle game? How come it's not working? Yeah, Siri's not talking to me tonight. Maybe I have her off. 28-28.
A lot of quarterbacks bit the dust this season.
That's enough. Philly D. Wow. Where's that game? That looks like something Chuck would sit on.
Yeah.
You people are whack. Here we go. 54-yard attempt. Does he have the leg? He hit the crossbar on a shorter one, I think. Ooh. Damn.
That's good.
Voodoo doll. It's not just. Come on. That's. You can't just say the doll. That's the mystic. Refer to him as Mr. if you're going to call him a doll. Anyway. Oh, you got to. Hi, Siri. She's not talking. I obviously have a setting. I gotta fix. Because I don't like, she always tries to butt into my conversations. The Eagles were subjugated. Is that what it was, Mark?
Yeah, they were subjugated.
What is that?
It was funny because Tracy was like, I didn't know what the score was, and it every time it came up with something different, and it was hilarious. It's like, okay, Siri's got a different sense of humor there.
They were subjugated. That actually feels like a violation of some sort.
They were violated.
James Snyder, what's up, buddy? Mark, did you hear the news? DeMarcus Lawrence is nominated for Man of the Year award.
Yes, he is. The Dallas Cowboys.
They ain't no way they're gonna let him do that.
Dak, of course, won it last year. Each team has a person. In fact, it was kind of cool because it used to be United Way was part of that whole process. So Tracy actually was reading all of them and had to narrow them down to the top 5 to present to the United Way president, and the president would narrow it down to the top 3 and give their recommendations to the NFL. So many years I was like, oh, I know who the Cowboys are months ahead, and couldn't say anything about it.
I'd have to see the list, but
Well, it technically doesn't come out till tomorrow, so the Cowboys let the cat out of the bag early.
I doubt that they'll allow a Cowboy to win it in back-to-back years. D-Law's probably saying, "Oh, really? You gonna do it this year?"
Well, you've had Roger, you've had Troy, you've had Jason Witten, and now you've got Dak. He thought he missed it. The kicker's like, wait a minute.
Did he say the Mystic?
Thought he missed it.
Did he say the Mystic? Damn, it's already on Monday Night Football. Oh,
No, he said he missed it. He thought he missed the kick.
I said, it's the friggin' Mystic. That's what I thought he said.
Okay. Trevor, no.
That's funny, Twiz. Yeah, it looks like an ankle. I'm glad it's not the knee. This is Bobby Beathard's kid. Or grandson, maybe.
So in Arlington, Texas, the police were trying to execute a warrant.
Fumble. Oh, he lucky.
Knee might have been down.
Did you see Trevor Lawrence get hurt? Oof, don't look good. I know.
I have to share this. This is crazy. Police are trying to execute a warrant in Arlington, Texas. And apparently the guy set off a flare inside. Where'd it go?
For what?
And it blew up. Look at this shit.
Don't tell me it was Jason Pierre-Paul.
No, don't say no. Okay. See, you're a smart ass.
He blew his other hand off. Shit.
This looks like movie special effect. Oh, did the quarterback hurt his hand? Yeah. Look at that. Holy shit. So, yeah, safe to say he didn't want the police to get him. That is crazy. It happened about an hour ago.
Mark's piped in.
He's an explosive guy. They are conspiring to make the deaf look like... Okay.
Von Miller? Did they ever get him? I guess he's... I don't know if he's detained. I would assume so.
Okay. I don't know what was going on there, but that definitely was not good. So he might have had all kinds of explosives in the house, and he blew. It blew.
About 12 minutes from here, or 15 minutes away, not even. During the summer, there was a house full of... How many people were in that house that blew up in Landisville? I want to say it's a very sad story, but the father was doing homemade fireworks. Blew the house up. There was nothing left of the house. There was kids in there. I mean, he was outside working, and it just blew everything up. Homemade fireworks. The house was leveled. House was there 1 minute and in pieces, and 4 people dead. It was horrendous.
Yeah.
He turned himself in. Now she recanted. Really, Elena? That's not cool. These freaking, I'll be nice. James Strand, it was in Arlington, Virginia. Okay.
It was in Arlington, Virginia?
That's what he just said.
Damn, that's close to me. So I thought Arlington, I always see Arlington and think it's going to be Texas.
Brad, I don't know yet, buddy. I don't know what I should do with the Mystic. Where he's at right now, I think I need to wait on that. If we keep winning, I'm not doing nothing different. He'll get involved if we take an L somewhere along the line before the playoffs. I will have to call in a specialist to activate him properly and safely. The Mystic will be heard from, I can tell you that. Wow, he's going deep. Not even close.
Oh, it is Arlington, Virginia. Damn.
See, there you go, Mark. It's right around the corner now. No,
I didn't see it. Shit. And houses are close by. I mean, close together in Arlington, too. There's a lot of row houses.
You blew up the toilet earlier? Dirty Sanchez blew up the toilet. Nice. This was a triple flusher there, Dirty. The old courtesy flush. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1 from their own 33. First down. Ball up near the 48-yard line of Jacksonville.
Going to go to overtime.
I hope they win it. Or not win it. He drops back. He slings it. Okay, that sets up a 2nd and 4. Two backups going to war, Simon, yeah?
Yeah, it really is.
Mark, you watching the game from the Red Brick House? He needs to, Bobby
I don't know, man. Everybody's telling me I need to.
Oh, going down the sideline, in field goal range.
Oh,
Travis Etienne.
Told you it's going to. Von Miller turned himself in.
Yeah.
Wow. C.J. Beathard.
He's the grandson of Bobby, who passed away.
He used to be with 49ers, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was with the 49ers, the Washington Redskins. It's crazy. Von Miller's story is front page, but we barely hear anything about Josh Giddey, the basketball player. Well, if a Queen Bell, I think it was Elena. If Elena is right, and they found that she was lying, she needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. You're messing with somebody's livelihood when you run your mouth like that. If it's true, fine. If it's not true, somebody needs to pay a price. What up, Chris May?
So, one person is claiming to be a orthopedist, of course, on Twitter. Ankle gets stepped on, consistent with a sprain. Knee goes into hyperflexion, which is common for a PCL injury.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Like one of those side tendons, lateral, collateral, or PCL. Ooh.
All right, so 4th down. We're gonna have to go through overtime for this shit.
Cincinnati's calling a timeout. I like it.
21 seconds.
Yeah, Troy, it looks like it's going to OT.
Yep.
Unless the Mystic gets involved. Now we'll let him. We're good, buddy. We're good. Yeah, Thomas, I think that Cincinnati can go back down the field and score. Jacksonville's defense has looked okay at times. But
I agree with you, Queen. This is a good game. The girl's family isn't cooperating with police on the Giddy deal. No victim of crime unless states go after him. Damn, I never thought AFC South was going to be good this year. Okay. Don't know who's going to win the division. I think a lot of it's going to depend on how Trevor Lawrence is. Get in there, field goal. Push it to the right. Nope, it's good.
Yeah, he hit the back of the net on that one. Bland, Defensive Player of the Year. He's like third right now as far as third with a plus 1,000 odds. Mike is second, and Myles Garrett is number one. I mean, per the website I was looking at. Unfortunately, I think we're going to overtime. So much for a low-scoring game. The under. So much for the under.
That's why I say you don't bet on bad teams.
Yeah. Let me look at fantasy. I know I won, but.
Start to this drive, and now with 19, 18, 17 seconds left.
19 seconds to go.
They finally called a timeout. Well, you go back to the end of the first half with 22 seconds, and that's basically what they did. They handed it off, and then it just went in. Now there was 26 seconds here, and they basically were playing the same way, but with that run, now you've got a chance. I mean, now you're sitting here saying, yeah, well, they're gonna throw it now and see if they can't pull something off. They put 4 seconds back on the clock.
This is going to get interesting here. They only need about 20 yards.
Yeah.
And they don't have any timeouts, though, do they?
You could spike it, though. This is where you throw the ball away. I would go down the
Use the
middle of the
sidelines. Now,
wow. Very impressive.
100 pounds, but he used up 8 seconds. All that for 3 yards. Troy, thank you, Troy. Here we go. Oh, shit. You're playing for overtime.
Yeah.
That's it.
He looks pretty good, this quarterback, though.
Well, they scored 31 freaking points, so yeah.
Yeah, Burrow does want to be in there. He's a gamer. I think this is an advantage, Jags. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, not the game that you thought it was going to be. Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow. You got overtime, people.
Why do you cuss so much, Mark?
For me? I've been cussing that much. I've been saying Mother Humper. I've been actually very
Tim
conscious.
Panel. Yeah, I got to get better at that, Tim.
Because of my dad. I literally, I try not to use the F-bomb anymore.
Let's go Bethard, bang bang Niner gang. 49ers fans in the house. You're riding high, aren't you, 49ers fan? You beat both of our asses. You beat the Cowboys and you beat the Eagles. Well, at least you're sticking by your team. That's the way it should be. Mark hasn't cursed. Yeah, I don't think he has yet. Oh, friggin' T. I almost did. Look at that. Is that Eddie George?
Ooh.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah. The Wolverines have a mascot. Okay. Cowboy Greg, mark my words, Dallas takes first place after beating the Eagles. I hope you're right, buddy.
Mark, where has the dude that says F the Eagles been? Yeah, where is
I haven't seen him in a while. Vito.
Yeah.
Vito. All right, who you got in overtime here? Browning or Bethard? It's B&B.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
We got a B&B here.
I think the Bengals win the game. Go to sleep early, mailman. LOL. Mr. Glock, I'm off tomorrow, man. I am tired, though. I was up early. I usually get up early. I was going to text Mark, but normally I figure he's up, but I said, nah, I'll let him sleep in just in case.
Well, you can text me. It won't wake me up.
I think it was 6:30. I'm like, I was going to respond.
I was actually awake at 5 o'clock this morning. I think at 6 o'clock I was editing my sanding video for my other channel. And literally giddy because the Eagles got their ass handed to them.
Yeah, I would definitely go after him. I like Cincinnati. Ooh. What do you guys think of the all white? I like it. It's different. We're wearing a color rush Sunday night. We're wearing all white. What do you think about that?
Are we?
Yes, we're wearing the color rush.
Okay. Bethard, they're just using the screens every play.
Vinny, what does Mark do for a living? Go ahead, Mark. Tell him what you do for a living.
The loss of Cleveland with the backup quarterback. They hope that Shanahan doesn't blow no leads in the playoffs. Shout out to Death Row Sal. What do I do for a living?
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of things. I am a jack of all trades and a master of none. I am a general contractor. I do some work for people. I'm a landlord where I've got several rental properties and so on.
He plays with wood.
That's right. I work with wood. Wow. And then there's YouTube too.
Yeah.
But as they say, don't quit your day job for YouTube.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are we wearing all black, Twiz? I don't know. I doubt it. You're probably wearing your green. Wow, ETN. Now, if the Jags score a touchdown, it's over?
Yep.
Okay. Except in the playoffs, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I hate that. The fact that the rules change with the different time of year. It makes no sense.
Yeah, well, I tell you, one person who probably wishes it didn't change was Josh Allen. They originally changed the rules because of Josh Allen, and he's 0-6 since they changed the rules that both teams get the ball.
Nice. You got to see that, Bethard. You got to check out of that. Here we go. Oh, sorry. That was pretty good.
Make third down more manageable. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Against CeeDee Lamb. This time CeeDee Lamb's in the.
You got a little bit of, what's his name?
Yeah.
Orlovsky.
No, is it Orlovsky? I thought that
sounds
was,
like Orlovsky to me.
No, that's the tight end who does the Terry job. They're not actually having Dan Orlovsky doing games, are they?
University of Miami? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah. What's his name? The tight end. Sounds a little like Orlovsky, though.
Let me try it again.
Make third down more manageable.
No, it's not. You're right.
Here we go. Here we go. Against CeeDee Lamb. This time CeeDee Lamb's in the. Make third.
Yeah, I think that's the time. Damn, what is his name? He was actually, I think, was he man of the year?
I'm not sure, but he was a hell.
I know he was definitely
Olsen, right?
The team. Yeah, that's it, Greg Olsen.
Here we go.
7. Bethard, you can't take a sack.
Wow, he caught it.
Yeah, but coming back.
Oh, wow. What's the flag?
Holding right tackle. Duval.
Oh, wow. Wow. What? Yeah, he was holding him. Wow. That was Bethard, the greatest pass of his career.
Yeah, really. That was a better reception because he came back to the ball. But yeah, that was a good pass.
It's in overtime right now. 3rd and 17 for the Jags at the 45-yard line.
That'll leave him mark.
They lost yardage on it, so they're gonna have to punt. Only 5-4. It's gonna end up in a 31-31 tie. Wow.
We're gonna run the picket fence at him.
Don't see anything more than Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-mm. Cowboys right now, looking at it, have 6.6 mil in cap space. Eagles have 3.38.
All right, they got 5 minutes to go. They need about 40 yards.
Let's see here. That was AJ running in. AJ.
Second and 8. Here we go.
Wow, here we go. Jamar Chase.
Got it. Jamar Chase.
So you got Thursday, New England's at Pittsburgh. That should be another crap game.
After a 6-0 score.
Oh, God. Some of the highlighted games this weekend. Let's see. Detroit at Chicago. Carolina at New Orleans. Meh. Houston at the Jets. Meh. Oof.
Rabbit, I need to start drinking the prep soon. My procedure is 6 a.m. Is it
the colonoscopy?
It's a colonoscopy. You drink the whole day before. We should send Sadie and Joy Taylor on a date to Pink's. There you go.
Jacksonville and Cleveland. Oh my God!
Everything works out good for you, Rabbit. I don't know. This is an ugly game.
No, I said this weekend. I'm rattling off the games. Yeah. Rams at Baltimore. I guess that's a decent
quarterbacks. One. These guys are. Look, this is looking better than Justin Herbert.
I might stream the Seattle
guys are
San
looking
Fran
better than
game.
Justin Herbert.
I may start at 4:00. Oh, Mixon. I may start at 4:00 and stream the Seattle San Fran game. I don't know. That's a possibility.
On Sunday?
Yeah, I'm not going to do the early games. It's just nothing but crap.
I probably will.
I know you will. I'm talking about me. You got Seattle, San Fran
sounds
at 4.
Sounds like be at the Red Brick House. It sounds like.
No Giants? Where are the Giants at?
We're Giants fans.
Oh, Giants play on Monday night. We got 2 Monday night games.
Do we?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Green Bay at New York and Tennessee at Miami.
Wow. Browning looking good. Browning, 335 yards and a TD. That can't be correct. He is not 30 or 35 for 335 yards.
I can tell you right now.
Am I seeing that correct? Jamar Chase has 10 catches for 141 yards. Wow.
31 for 36 for 346.
Yeah, they just updated it. 346 yards. He'll be the MVP candidate instead of Dak Prescott by tomorrow. Is it a colonoscopy, Rabbit? I mean, it only takes like 20 minutes, and then you'll wake up and you'll hear yourself like they're pushing on your stomach, and you'll have a big fart, and you'll feel violated because they've been, like ass. They've been looking at your ass.
Nice. That's real nice, buddy. I just had mine done a few months ago. I didn't have any of that.
You know how I am. I literally woke up for my colonoscopy, did a video. Hello, friends. I just woke up for my colonoscopy.
Yeah, Mark gets so many. He enjoys it so much. He gets them like every other month now.
Oh, shit.
And he goes with his own attachments, Use this one this time.
No, that's not true. But I'm glad that I got my first one because I had some large polyps. I had some that were 2 centimeters across, and that's where you have to start worrying about cancer. I think
there you go, Angelica. Butt plug. There it is.
This has been a good game.
31-31.
3 minutes and 5 seconds left.
Bengals have 480 total yards of offense. He's in.
He's in.
Sorry, Mark, that didn't happen to us. What kind of anesthesia did you have? I don't know, Rhonda, but he's having some lucid dreams ever since he's had his procedure.
Hey.
What? That's Rhonda's. She's concerned. I didn't have that experience.
Anesthesia? No, for the colonoscopy?
No.
They balloon up your rear end.
I know what they do, but
Huh?
I didn't have a lot of gas.
Oh, they probably didn't waited to wake you up then.
Nah, I was up.
They literally,
I had a little, but it wasn't like what you're saying.
No, it was just like
It was all them Jobu wings you had in your system. Now you can't eat for. I actually was.
Oh shit!
I actually screwed up because I didn't realize there was a holiday, so I didn't eat for like 50 hours or something. So
I actually fasted for 2 days.
yeah, so you just wanted to make it nice and clear.
Oh no, Rabbit! They knock you out, bro.
Is that what he's getting?
She's like, I'm gonna ask him not to get any anesthesia, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think that really works that way, bro. Okay. It's a butt plug. Like Queen Bell said, it's a butt plug.
No, I can't say that.
Oh boy.
Maybe. Yeah, I can't say that.
You need the anesthesia, sweetheart. Please don't turn that away. Oh boy.
He just looks at the doctor. Can I get a binky? Oh, okay. QB, it's like pull that bitch out.
So Jake Browning's had a better night than
Queen Bella.
Pat Mahomes. Gotcha. Am I right on that?
What's that?
I said Browning's had a better night than Justin Herbert and Pat Mahomes.
He's sides rooting for the Bengals. Brian, tell Mark I had a dream about him and Tracy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tim Panel, but it's a picture of a woman, so I'm not real sure.
Oh my God, Angelica, what? Quarterback, it's like pulling that bitch out. Damn, okay. All right. We got all kinds of kinky people.
Here we go. Oh, sorry.
Oh, shit.
Hard to turn over. What kind of sub you making? Yeah, I can make a sub if you're on the road, right?
Oh, I'll make one down there. I think I have half of a sub in the freezer down there. Because I did like a...
No chopped cheese, bro. No chopped cheese. He's thinking probably maybe he should go with a teriyaki chicken.
They're 4 inches short. That's what she said.
Pause. He's a young man in the pic. Okay, young man.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Lives in Virginia. That's right around.
I eat so this. Oh my God.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Okay. Definitely too much information. It's like a hairy left ass balsa. Oh, Angelica, you're nasty. Again. You're so nasty.
First down.
Oh my God,
and Angelica, it's over now. The Bengals are gonna win, or they're gonna miss a field goal.
Angelica, you're my kind of girl. Oh, do a Texas barbecue roasting some brisket.
You gotta do something different.
I don't know, man. I need to say, yeah.
Do a teriyaki chicken sub or something. I don't know. Do something. Do whatever.
I need something that's like a roughneck, something that's hardcore, hard hitting, Texas style barbecue sub. Wow.
2-minute warning of overtime.
Is this game ever going to end?
It's going to end in 2 minutes, one way or
Travis,
another.
a Packers fan here. Are you saying you're a Green Bay Packers fan, or you just like packing?
If you do, then I would refer you to the Philly. What is it? What's it called? The Philly
grocery store. I used to actually swallow it. Pause. Yeah. But you know, Joey packing, and then I used to pack and
Philly
swallow.
Shakedown.
Do a lot of stuff. Dude, that should be your like intro. Yeah, you know, your intro is the camera.
I think they were packing and swallowing yesterday.
Philly Shakedown. I would refer you to the Philly Shakedown podcast where they do a lot of packing and swallowing, apparently. Now, that was funny when we heard that. I was the one laughing in the background. Everybody, Mark, I did a 4-minute video last week about Shaq Leonard. As it turns out, he ended up going to the Eagles, so whatever. But
yeah.
I got 6,000 views on it, so I win. But they're like, oh, you don't even. I had somebody say, come in here, you're a clown. Philly don't even know who you are. I'm like, no, actually, he came on my show, so that would be wrong. We're from the same town. So that's number 2. He knows exactly who I am. But if you listen to Mark's cut, that's me laughing hysterically in the background.
All right, here we go.
Because we were coming home from Canton.
Here we go. Here we go. Against CeeDee Lamb. This time CeeDee Lamb's in the...
Mixon's good. It's getting spicy. Nothing wrong with a little spice there, Tim. Angelica's spicy.
Is this Freak Out Monday? It's
Freak
definitely
Out.
Comes out at night.
Freak Out. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the chat's in overtime for sure, Angelica.
Mm-hmm. All right, can we kick the field goal and get this over?
Marco Dallas, 1 year, it's basically 5 games plus playoffs. He gets a prorated. We'll get the facts. I'm not really 100% sure what they paid him. I don't know why we're messing around. I guess just drain it, so if you miss, then I don't understand. So I guess they drain it as low as they can. That way, if they miss, the other team won't have time to go down and score because it stays a tie. Look at the Ravens in Miami. And you know who's lucky is the Chiefs. They're all lucky by this result.
Yeah.
Jags are... if he's out indefinitely, that's not good. 48 yards. This is not a chip shot. You gonna... Nailed it. Flag down.
Uh-oh.
It's probably on defense.
Bengals indicate that this is against the Jaguars, and if it is, this game is unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense.
It's done.
Yeah, see, this is what I was telling you. I know we're going to get out of here, but, yeah, they call stupid penalties about leaping and all that. You can't hit the center on whatever.
Well, there's a lot to that on the center because his head's between his legs.
Yeah, but they didn't do that. This is a leap.
Back.
Yeah, I know, but it's just... And then they allow a tush push. But whatever. For another night. Well, people, it's been wonderful. Are we getting out of here or what?
Yeah, we're going to definitely get out of here. I'll let you go ahead and do your thing.
Everybody, I will definitely be back tomorrow with something. I'm off. I got to I'm on the road for a few hours, probably later in the afternoon. But thank you for stopping by, and it's been fun reminiscing with Mark. Beware of the mystic. He will be around. Peace out, people. Late.